Hello everyone! Welcome back to the stream! And welcome back to Resident Evil 2 Remake. Arnie, hello! Thank you so much for tuning in. How are you today on this glorious, wonderful, beautiful Thursday? And Evil Troy, hello! Thank you so much for tuning in. You're here just at the right time. We're just about to start the sewer section of the second scenario of this game, playing as Claire. I'm eating yummy strawberries right now. That's awesome to hear. I mean, we are starting to get into summer, right? I mean, you could make the argument that we're already into summer, which is of course the perfect time of the year to eat some strawberries. And at least that is very much a Swedish tradition to eat strawberries during summer specifically. I'm doing good and I'm working on my next video. Dude, I am very much looking forward to your next video, Evil Troy. Cause I know that you have taken some footage from your multiplayer game that you hosted recently. And I can just continue, there we go. I am very much looking forward to see that. If you could give us an estimate, Evil Troy, how far along are you on that video? Can we expect to see it like tomorrow, next week, next month? Like what are we talking? Like a rough estimate. Okay, what are we doing here? Okay. Last time, okay, I need to like recap what we did last time. I need to remember for my own sake more than anything. Last time we beat the parking garage section of the game, yes. And to do that, we played as Sherry. We actually played as a different character altogether. That was a literal child at the orphanage, which was a very cool little section. Very high tension, I would say, even though, you know, you're not really fighting zombies or anything like that. But just the fact that you're just a little girl without really the ability to defend yourself really made that part a lot more hectic. And then we started playing as Claire again. And we found Sherry. And then we tried to escape. And we were hunted by Mr. X. And now we're separated again. We need to find her, which is the main objective at the moment. As you can see here to the top left. Find Sherry. We have found Sherry's mother, but Sherry's mother is not super keen on taking care of her daughter, which is interesting, I suppose. But yeah, I guess the only thing we can really do at this point is start exploring. That's usually the name of the game when it comes to this game, right? Just walk around, find resources, do puzzles, and then eventually something good will happen. Release spoilers. I don't want spoilers. I only want like a release date. I tried to have it finished next week. Original planning was tomorrow. That's the thing with plans, right? No plans survive first encounter with the enemy, or whatever the quote is. Which includes just trying to keep to a schedule or a plan. That in of itself is pushing it. Alright, but I do look forward to seeing it whenever it's done. Okay. I should have jumped down here yesterday, because this is definitely a tunnel, right? And then you can definitely see light at the end of the tunnel. Alright. Only thing I will say is that it's a long vid, and it's a podcast style vid. So we're like talking like about, I don't know, an hour long maybe, 2 hours, like something like that. And I know that the top is gonna be a Half-Life. Oh crap. I hate it when you write this part, Arnie, because that means that something horrible is about to happen. Okay, so we know that things are living in the sewage water. Oh, I low-key know where we are, actually. Yeah. If you go through this door, we can actually get back to the police station. Yeah, I know where we are. So I suppose at this point we need to just retrace the steps we took as Leon. But I remember that there was a monster living in this part of the water right ahead of us. And that's a bit unnerving. I don't want to spoil much for RE9 in case we play it, but I'll say that Sherry returns. Interesting! I assume she's gonna be like grown up and stuff. Maybe she's even gonna be like a playable character. Right? That would make sense, and that is very on brand for Resident Evil, I would say. Well, maybe not like characters growing up and stuff, but at least that you're playing as multiple characters in a singular game, right? Because I know that Leon is the main character of Resident Evil 9, only that he's, you know, older. I guess that would make sense, right? That Sherry is a playable character. She's quite old, like 40. Dude, that really puts it into perspective how much time has actually passed throughout the Resident Evil series, right? which is kind of cool to think about. Usually when it comes to like video game or like TV series franchises, like the show is kind of like locked in a certain, I don't know, time frame or like a certain year or something like that. I mean, an example would be like The Simpsons, right? Bart and Lisa have remained as children for multiple years now, decades at this point. They absolutely do not grow up. So it's kind of nice and weird at the same time to like play a game where you grow up. Oh, hello. At the same time as the characters. Okay, let's try to not die here if we can. Yeah, good enough. The good thing is that she doesn't look 40. Dude, Artie, you can't say that because my only reference to Sherry is her being a child, okay?
What is this?
Sherry, I told
Oh.
you I cannot leave here until my work is done.
That's what you always say. Sherry?
Why didn't you stay in the house? It was safe there.
Hey, Sherry!
I was scared. Those things were everywhere, and
You should have called the police. That's what we taught you.
I did,
but the
nobody
police.
came. You didn't answer your phone, so
Sherry, I don't have time for this.
Okay, let's just.
Oh no. Sherry! Sherry, I'm coming!
Let's
Hold
just
on,
consider
Sherry.
this situation for a second. And how bad Annette is as a mother. Cause imagine you see over like a camera, a video feed, your own daughter standing in a pile of like just sewage. Just a pile of rubbish. And you know that zombies and monsters and all manner of horrible creatures are wandering around the city, and then you're like, dude, come on, I don't want to be bothered right now. And then you just turn off the feed and be like, nah, whatever, you fend for yourself, little Sherry. Stress test, hello, thank you so much for tuning in. We know that you're a mother, stress test. Do not take, like, mother advice from Annette. She's horrible. Treat your children with more care than Annette is treating Sherry here. Okay, but at least now we know what to do. This is the place where Ada was located back when we played through the game the first time, right? So we basically just need to like figure out how to get back to that particular area. Which we should be able to do, I think, I hope, I pray. I do remember being stuck here for a little while, I will admit, last time we were here. But hopefully things will get a bit be a bit quicker this time around. Covering up the muscles today. Yeah, you know, these all. I need to remain humble, you know, it's very important to remain humble. I can't be bragging with all the muscles I've gained from all the punishments. Oh no, you know how I should spin it? I should spin it in the opposite way, right? I've taken so much punishment, which means that I've, you know, done so much exercise Meaning that all my gains are really just a mark of shame, right? Okay, let's try to figure out what to do here. So I remember you do need the chess pieces for this puzzle right here. We should have already 3 pieces. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so that is the same as before. Okay, I hope everything is located exactly where they were. Because that means that as soon as I get my mind going and start remembering things, I should be able to figure out where to go. I'm not quite there yet. I will admit I'm not quite there, but we'll get there. All right, I'm just gonna drop off this this herb and let's play the damn game, shall we? I believe the puzzle is different here. Oh, really? Well, you still need the chess pieces, right? So at least that part is the same, I would assume. Okay, we need to press the button. There you go. The sound of progress being made. But I promise, I will take no tips from Annette. Awesome, great to hear. At least we can take comfort and that you will not leave your daughter in a pile of garbage just because you're doing it. I don't know, I'm not actually sure what Annette is doing at the moment, like in the lore. I guess she's still like taking samples of things, I'm not sure. Okay, we already get this tool, that is awesome. Where is Mr. X? Dude, that is a good question. Well, he should be dead actually, right? The last cutscene we saw of the game, we saw Mr. X almost catching Claire and Sherry when they're running away. And then all of a sudden he gets stabbed from behind by the first boss of the game. Who we know is actually the father of Sherry. Birkin, yes. Okay, we have a note from Best Boy Leon. So we should read this. If you made it this far, you're almost out of the city. I've got to take care of something before I leave, but I need to tell you something in case you don't make it. This was all Umbrella's doing. Let the people know. I suppose this makes sense for later. When we do actually find Annette as Claire, I assume like that we need to be like updated on what's actually going on, right? And we know that Annette is Umbrella and stuff like that. So that way, now we have a reason for Claire to be upset, I suppose, whenever she interacts with Umbrella. 2, 12, 8. 2, 12, 8. What is this? Reinforced frame for the SLS-60. Unfortunately, this is not a gun I intend to use that much. So I guess we can just take the opportunity right away to get back to the box and store some items. Now that we're close, okay? Dude, one thing I've struggled with from essentially the very beginning of the Claire playthrough is inventory space or lack thereof. It is awful. I feel like it's way worse than when we played as Leon, but I think like one of the reasons might be that I wasted so much resources playing as Leon. At least we can combine these. Okay, now we have a big gun. It does not take up extra space in our inventory, which is perfect. I'm not gonna use it right now because I don't have much ammo for it. So let's just go with this. We have at least 2 slots ready in our gun. Or in our inventory. I was about to take the dog and daughter out. I will keep away from trash. Wait. I'm trash, but the other kind of trash. I wouldn't consider you to be trash, stress test. But I'm happy that you're not gonna abandon your dog and your child in a pile of garbage. That gives you credit. That is definitely an indicator that you're doing something right.
Oh no.
This is what I did last time I was here. And you know what? I don't regret it. Using a grenade to take care of 2 zombies is probably worth. Shit! Well, I thought it was dead. Radiance, when darkness run away from something, you should do that too. Cause the fucking god of light is coming! The Radiance! Welcome, Radiance! Thank you so much for tuning in. I probably should not have killed him. That, well, it's kind of oh, okay, he's still. Okay, he's not dead, but I don't want to waste any more ammo, at least not now. Thank you for the cred. BRB, going out. Yes, of course. We're gonna ask you once you're back where your daughter is. It's a test, a very simple test, but a test nonetheless. Okay, so we could in theory open this thing with the T-bar handle slot, and that would allow us to go back to the police station. I don't think we should do that right now. Maybe we should. I'm not entirely sure. If I remember correctly, you do need to go back to the police station at some point, but I don't think you need to do that right now. Our goal for the moment is finding the chess pieces. And I don't exactly remember where to go, but well, I do know we need to pass through the lake of sewage. The lake of darkness. Nurgle's rot. Pestilence made manifest. The labyrinth of decay. That is in our future, everyone. Hi, Cheetos. Hello, Excel Wizard. Thank you so much for tuning in. How are you today on this glorious, beautiful, wonderful Thursday? I should be able to open this thing as... No, I should not, because this thing is broken. Never mind. I guess we'll come here later. The Lake of Pain. Yes. It's a very good and apt description of what we're about to encounter. Here we go. I do have one healing item, and I do have full health. Here we have yet more healing. That's very nice, very good. Now I wonder. Oh, I might have needed to actually switch out the ammo for acid rounds, because we only have 2 flame rounds left. But I hope that the flame is gonna be efficient against these monsters. I guess we'll see. Just finish RTLV5. Wait, RTLV5. Is that related to the Excel esport, or is that something else? I feel like I have heard about this before, but maybe I'm misremembering. I'm not entirely sure. Excel esport. Okay, so it is that. All right, dude, how is it going? Give us a brief summary of how it was. My goal was to kill him. I'm not sure if that did the trick. At least I can hope. That is actually very efficient. Because when they're burning, they drop you. Oh, come on, dude. Well, at least we have a herb here, but damn it. So annoying that they had to just place yet another zombie into the lake. Oh well. Hopefully we'll get more ammunition for our grenade launcher. That would be so good. Rough start and no time to do the last 2 levels. 40 questions. I see. Wait. How often does that happen? As in, how often do contestants like skip questions, if that makes sense? I wouldn't be surprised if that happens quite often, because that would mean that you have a very good way of like gauging the playing field, right? You know, you only have the people who finish, let's say, 80% or 90% of the question moving forward to the next stage of the competition or something. and then you can use time as a tiebreaker if it's necessary. I'm not sure if that's the setup, but it would make sense to me if it was. Hard to say. Okay. Right, at least we have this puzzle to do. And I think I remember the solution. This guy's gonna come back to life, right? Probably should shoot him in the face as he's lying down like this, but I don't want to waste bullets if I don't have to. What do I want to do? I want to place this here, right? Yes. 36 death. It could be worse, I suppose. You're right about that. It's not like, it's not a number I'm proud of. Don't get me wrong, DSL. It's not a number I'm proud of. But it's at least like under 100, right? I mean, you have to take your W's where you can. Okay, if we could get like some like flame grenades, that would be so good. Right, we know that there's this one right here, and now you are waking up as well. Right, they might come back to life like so. Again, I hate the actual like damage value of Claire's weapons. It's so damn bad. What the hell is this? The spark. There are so many weapons. Okay, that is an upside for Claire. So many weapons. This gun fires a wired metal prongs into your target, allowing you to fry it with electricity for as long as you have the weapon raised. Aha. If you let the gun send too much power over the wire. Oh, I missed the last thing. Alright, it was some sort of warning, but whatever. I don't need to be warned. The question on each level is too long for me, so I took time to understand. I guess that is part of the problem solving, right? Like, figuring out what to prioritize. I remember back when I was in university, I did have a particular way of approaching exams. As in, like, my process back in the day was always starting from the top and go, like, reading all the questions, like, and from top to bottom, not answering anything, only reading the questions, and then going back up from the top, doing all the questions I think are easy, and once I'm done, I go back from to the top and do the slightly more difficult questions, and I just do that over and over again until I've actually finished the exam. Alright, let's try this out. So when I fill this up... Okay, so when I fill up the bar, they will like explode essentially. This is a good weapon, but it took me some time to figure out how it works. All I knew from the tutorial there was to hold your aim button. And it seemed to have done the trick. Cause well, I did some damage to him earlier with the UC or the Mac, but if I can one tap a zombie just using that thing, I would not complain. Okay, I thought I saw ammo. That was not the case. Okay, what do we do now? Now we need to get back. Yeah, we need to get back all the pieces here. Wait, aren't you supposed to go here? I think that the puzzle is slightly different from before. Oh, come on, dude! You were sleeping! This is what I mean, man. Her weapon is so damn bad, so that you waste like an entire mag and you basically like don't get anything for it. Okay, so... It is essentially, it's the same puzzle, but the box is on the other side. Oh, it is the same. For whatever reason, I remember this box being on the other side of the door, but it doesn't matter. We will still be able to get through. Hopefully with our health intact. The competition is good, but my reading skill is just too bad. Oh no! I mean, of all the things that could make you lose, the reading skill is probably one of the worst, right? I mean, I think it would feel fine, or I don't know, maybe feel fine if you get beaten due to your opponents just being better at Excel. But now we're losing due to something else. But at least, you know, there's a silver lining. It is easy to improve, or easier, maybe. Maybe I'm wrong saying that actually. And family friendly G, hello! How's it going? Thank you so much for tuning in. How are you? Hope you're all having yet another great day. What have I missed so far? Some exploration, I suppose. We haven't died yet. But that might change very, very, very soon. We have a new weapon as well, which is kind of cool. They can't come up here at the very least, so that's good. I guess this is time where we can try out this new weapon even. If this guy can climb up to me. Yeah, this is a great weapon. This is a good weapon. And I don't really have anything else to use at the moment. So, I guess you're gonna see the spark gun for a little while. That gun is deadly in the original. And it's deadly here as well, I would say, these days. I mean, at least based on our first impressions here. Let's see if that guy actually went. Dude, it one-taps! It one-taps a swamp monster. Now this is a great gun. Okay, Claire, I have huge expectations of you now. I'm one step away to finish Pragmata, and then I don't know what to do. You need to find another game that you can, like, put hours upon hours into. I mean, you could even play Resident Evil if you want to, and just 100% it. Because I feel like I made the comparison before, that Pragmata and Resident Evil have some similarities in terms of gameplay. Alright, let's see if we can make it out of here without wasting too many bullets. Yeah, I think we're good. It ain't a Resident Evil game without a sewer. Wait, are you in a sewer in Resident Evil 4? Because Resident Evil 4 is the only Resident Evil game I've played outside of this one. Oh, I missed. I literally missed. Okay, this could be... Don't get grabbed, don't get grabbed, don't get grabbed. Alright, alright, fair enough. I used up like 2 or 3 healing items during that little expedition, but we got what we came for, the chess pieces. Alright, let's go back and save and then figure out what to do next. We haven't died yet. I mean, it is of course only a matter of time. Okay. No zombies yet. That is good. I don't know if I said it before, but doing RE7 Madhouse difficulty, and I made some good progress. I'm like 2/3 out of the way there. And the first time I did normal, and this was my first Madhouse difficulty, so it's speak. I assume Madhouse difficulty is the same as hardcore, but for RE7. I wonder why they would change the name though. Are you trying to like beat all of the Resident Evil games on the hardest difficulties? Alright, I'm gonna just put the chess pieces in these slots so that we just get rid of them. I guess that will save us like a second or two maybe. Okay, let's see here. Let's bring acid rounds. Let's store the SMG for now. Shit, we do not have a lot of bullets for any of our weapons, basically. I guess we'll bring this gun, at least for now. And that should be it, I hope. I'll go eat dinner in a fish restaurant. So sad, no save it stream. At least you're gonna eat some fish, assuming you like fish. I know from personal experience that fish does not taste great. At least not to my taste buds. I don't have to eat fish anymore, given my vegetarian status. But I do remember, like, being a vegetarian, like, one of the perks was not having to eat fish anymore, because, oh crap, fish does not taste great. At least that is my opinion. Let's say before we go on. Glad to see Don't Play This is on the voting channel. I don't remember who made the suggestion. If it wasn't you... Wait, who was it? It came up yesterday, but I don't remember who suggested it though. Oh, it was you. Okay, there you go. Because I heard it's one of the scariest games ever, and I am not ready. Dude, we have yet to play at like an actual horror game. I mean, okay, there are some jump scares and scary moments in Resident Evil 2. Absolutely. I mean, you heard me scream multiple times during this playthrough. But I wouldn't necessarily like label it as a horror game, right? But I feel like the Don't Play This game is definitely like proper horror. Do I have a green herb? I'm just gonna... I don't think I do, but just in case, I'm gonna see. Eat some sardines for me. High in protein, but it is better for bulking. Every day is bulking day. At least it is for me. It might be super bad to bring a red herb, but in case we find a green one, it probably is good for us. Next is a village. I will do hardcore first before Village of Shadows, because Village of Shadows is just brutal from what I've seen / heard. I wish I could relate to it, but as you know, I've yet to play it. All right, so where do we go now? So we want to find the rook. Where did we find the rook last time? When we played as Leon, I mean. We could open this thing to go back. But does that get us closer to the rook? I'm not sure if it does. I'm gonna head to the left and see where that gets us. I'm gonna play it in VR after Ori4, so let me know if it's scary. If it's scary, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Will you get encouraged to play it? Or be discouraged? Do you like actual scary games? I do. But only like from time to time, right? It's not a genre like I play like on a daily basis. But you know, I do sometimes, you know, get just, I don't know. I just get a feeling. Like, I want to experience some horror. Again, from time to time. Like, not too often. Which is why I play games like for instance, like the Amnesia games. And Soma. And the worst game I've ever completed in my entire life is a horror game. Called What Happened. It is a horrible game. By design. Why am I here?
Seriously?
Wait, am I just retracing? Because I've been here before, right? Wait, where is the rook? Because now we're just in the control room, and here we have a bunch of zombies, and here we have a note. But I don't think the rook is here. And you can jump down there in the chute to get back to the storage box. But that's where we came from. I don't actually remember at all where the rook is. I am completely lost. Balkan Day is the best day. Hell yes. Anyone seen the Backrooms movie yet? Gonna see it in cinemas this Saturday. If I remember correctly, Radiance and Spurgny was making plans in the Discord. Oh, what? No, in the stream. Sorry. The other day to see the Backrooms. I have not seen it myself. I don't have any plans to see it, but I'm low-key interested because I have seen some clips of like the YouTube. Come on. I might die because I don't have any healing items. I literally don't have anything. It's such bullshit that you can't like outrun him as he's just climbing out of the tube. We should play RE7 then Village, but not straight after this playthrough because we need a bit of a break from Resident Evil. Dude, I'm happy that you feel that way too, Arnie. But okay, of course, I need to abide by the laws of the voting list. But I am, whenever I play games offline, I am very similar in the sense that I like to take a break from the genre of games I've just been playing. So if I have played a horror game, I don't want to play another horror game as the follow-up game, usually. But there are some exceptions to this rule. For instance, we did play through the entirety of Half-Life, like in one go, essentially. Why is it horrible? Looks sick. I think it's gonna be another psychological horror, like my favorite, the Blair Witch Project. Dude, have you seen the YouTube shorts of the same creator? They are really good. But yeah, why is it horrible? There are multiple reasons. Okay, how do I even go about explaining this? Oh, I would love to grab this ammo. The game essentially tells you the story in the first, like, I don't know, 20 minutes. And then they just repeat the story over and over again. Well, not the story, but like the story beats over and over again. So the story doesn't progress at all. The game is like trying to emulate the fact that you're on like LSD throughout the entirety of the game, which means that the game just keeps like throwing random colors at you and you know, make the screen turn and twist, which makes you physically ill when you play the game. And I guess those are the only two reasons why I hate the game. But holy crap, those two reasons alone made me really hate it. But nevertheless, I did play it all the way to the end, for whatever reason. Shoot. I might die here. Shit. The fact... Oh, this was ammo for the other gun. Oh, never mind. The fact that we're poisoned at the moment is really horrible. We're gonna do this a couple of times, y'all, in order to beat these guys. RE7 and Village is connected. Oh, this story is connected and it's peak. Wait, aren't all Resident Evil games supposed to be connected? Like story-wise? Okay, now you're dead, finally. Okay, you're not dead, but we need to drop something. I'm gonna drop these in order to grab the chest piece. Okay, I think this should be good enough. Dude, I feel like we're skipping large parts of the sewers that we did last time we were here. Because now we technically have all the chest pieces. We should be good to go, in theory. Unless the game just throws a curveball at us and have us do something else. Some RE games share characters, but Village is a straight up continuation of RE7 story. Interesting. Well, I suppose I have learned that Leon is not the main character in every Resident Evil, so I guess it makes sense that they are not all connected. You know, based on that fact alone. But Arnie, which Resident Evil game would you say is the best of the ones you have been playing? Is it the classics? Or is it like, you know, Village or Requiem or Biohazard? There are different games, but once again, both great on their own. That, I can completely understand the sentiment. Because I played Resident Evil 4, right? As some of you might know. And it is a good game, but it's incredibly different from this game. But it doesn't make it worse, right? They are both good in their own ways. Okay, so let's figure out what to do here. First and foremost, let's use this. And then I guess we'll do a quick save, maybe? I feel like kind of bad saving at this stage because like we basically have 0 health at the moment. Let's actually do the puzzle first and then we'll save. But I don't really know what to do else in this situation. As in, I don't want to like lose the progress we've made thus far. Right. Okay, so it's a different puzzle. The rook is next to the knight, but not facing the queen. Let's first off just put down the pieces we know where they're supposed to be. So we know that the knight is supposed to be here. And we know that the pawn is supposed to be here, which it is. And, okay, that's all we know. Okay, got it. So the rook is supposed to be here, then. Because now it's next to the knight. But not facing the queen. So the queen is not supposed to be here. And then we have... The king ain't next to the queen, but facing the knight, right at the end. I don't know what they mean by right at the end, but at least now we have the king here, facing the knight. And the knight ain't where... And the knight ain't where... No! The knight ain't where the case marking says! Now that's a curveball! Now that is a curveball! Okay, I need to reassess. I really like RE4 OG and also RE7. Hard to choose. Okay, but you're more into the later RE games then, at the very least. That is not to say that you dislike the OG ones, right? But that, you know, the later half of the series is what you're into. Alright, we can try out having the rook in the middle position, and we can try out having the knight here. And we'll see where that will take us. Not facing the queen, so the queen is not supposed to be here, but that's fine because we have the pawn here. And the king ain't next to the queen, but facing the knight. Okay, so then, okay, if that's the case, then the knight has to be in the middle position. So let's just put the rook here for now. I tried to play them, but the controls made me quit. Due to the fixed camera perspective. I guess that makes sense. It's a... Oh... Like, the reason why they even made that design in the first place is due to hardware limitation. At least I think that's the case. Because that means that they can have a pre-rendered, very beautiful background that, like, doesn't take up too much memory, I suppose, in the actual console. Allowing you to, well, yeah, have great graphics. And I played the OG ones, like RE1 to 3 OG, so I can't say if I like them. Oh, fair enough. At least you have tried, right? You need to try something before you knock it. You're doing the right thing there, Arnie. Okay. The rook is next to the knight. And we know that the king is supposed to face the knight. That's not a king. The king is facing the knight. And the knight ain't where the case marking says. And the king is not supposed to be next to the queen. So the queen could be here, for instance. No, that does not work. Alright,
This is not my forte.
Claire, you don't have to say that, okay? Not even the fixed camera was the problem. Oh. Yes, the controls are bad. I played RE1 Remake and it has fixed camera and I really liked it because it has modern control options rather than the original controls. Ah. Now I'm kind of curious to try it out for myself because I like, how bad could the controls be? That alone would make you quit a game. I played RE3 Remake. It was good, but really linear and super short. It could finish it in one sitting. In one sitting? I'm not sure if you play for like... If that sitting lasted for like 10 hours. Because that would kind of make sense, but I assume that's not the case. It could be a good break between games in the future, I believe. I mean, okay, if you can beat it in like one stream, then yeah, it probably is a very good game. Wait, that actually poses a very interesting question. In your opinion, when it comes to single player games, do you prefer them to be long or short? It was like 4 and 5 hours. Yeah, that is definitely doable in one sitting. Okay. The king ain't... okay, the knight is not supposed to be where the case marking says. I suppose that means that the knight could technically be on this side as well. And the king ain't next to the queen, but facing the knight right at the end. Right at the end. Does that mean then that the king cannot be in the middle? I suppose that would make sense. And the knight ain't where the case marking says. Okay, let's see if we do this then. So the king cannot be in the middle. And we know that the knight is not where it says on the on the box, but the knight could be here, which means that the king could in theory take over the knight's place. So Walkalot, hello, thank you so much for tuning in. How are you this glorious, beautiful Thursday? Dude, I forgot the day of the week for a second there. I can't resist sharing this one. I was watching a female playing Subnautica. She had marked her stream as Elder Millennial. Elder Millennial. And how old was she? Because I wonder if... wait, I don't think I'm an Elder Millennial, right? She looked 50. Okay. I don't know where the boundaries go between the different like age groups, but I feel like 50 is like boomer territory. Am I not wrong? And Proper, I'm glad maybe it's having fun with this section again. Yes, I am. Proper, thank you so much for tuning in to this Elder Millennial stream. Well, I guess I guess I shouldn't take that descriptor to this stream. Okay, I missed the message here. The real controls are like this. When you move in a direction and the camera angle changes because of the fixed camera, and let's say you were running towards the angle changes, and sometimes you end up running to the previous camera angle. Alright, so if you like hold up, and the camera position switch, you know, up is somewhere else, right? Which in theory could, you know, make you run into like a door that you weren't expecting to run into. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Short, 100%, like 4 hours on a game is my max. Could never play a game like Red Dead Redemption 2. Interesting. And that is a very fair opinion. Like, back in the day, I would probably say, like, longer games are always better. But I'm not sure if I would say that anymore. I feel like a game should only be as long as... I don't know. It should never overstay its welcome, right? It should never have, like, padding and just... time-wasting mechanics. If a game starts to use these kinds of tricks to extend the length of the game, then the game definitely is overstaying its welcome, right? Alright, let's figure this out again. Alright, so the king... not another Swedish intelligence test. Unfortunately, that's the part of the game, right? Multiple of these intelligence tests. Right, so we know that the knight is not in its case, and we know that the king faces the knight right at the end, which I hope means on this end right here. It could also be on this end right here, but I'm not sure if that's the case. And we know that the king ain't next to the queen. And we know that the rook is next to the knight. Alright, so at least we know where the rook should go. It should go here, assuming we use this configuration. And we know that the queen cannot be next to the king, so that means the queen has to be here. Which means that the bishop only has one more location to be at, which is here. Yes! Let's save the game so we don't have to do this ever again, okay?
Alright, Sherry.
Question to you guys. Which game do you put most hours in? Has to be single player. Okay, I have a weird answer. Because the game can be played in multiplayer, but I've only played it single player. Which is Crusader Kings 3. I have put in 700 plus hours into that game. Beaten every single achievement there is to beat. Basically done everything. But you can technically play it in multiplayer, right? So I'm not sure if it counts. If it doesn't count, let me know, and I'll say something else. Alright, I guess we're just ready to continue on. We literally only have a sliver of health left, but hopefully that will be enough. For me, I think it's Skyrim. Oh, that is I don't think that's an uncommon answer. A game shouldn't feel too dense either. That is actually a good point, Ploper. That is a good point. It shouldn't just be like jumping from moment to moment without like any hesitation, any like rest. Okay, last time we were here, we fought a boss, so I'm actually gonna go back and heal using a red herb before we keep going. I run through 100 hours to do everything, first playthrough. Ever since then, I cannot play Skyrim for more than like 20 hours in a single playthrough. I will start a new game eventually. That is the downside of 100%ing a game, right? You low-key like ruin the game for you, right? Because you have done literally everything there is to do. The only thing that is left is like doing like I guess challenge runs and speed runs. But I suppose at that point you stop playing the game for what it is, and just try to come up with new things to enjoy it, which is not bad by any means, but it might not be for everyone. It's a small game, very niche. Probably haven't even heard about it, but it's a gem. Someone would even say peak, like it's so good that if someone was to lie about it, they would say Liza Peak. Sounds like a weird niche in the game there. Oh, there was a red herb here already. Alright, whatever. Let's see if we can actually do this boss in one try, now that we actually know the mechanics. Assuming there is actually a boss here. When I said Skyrim, I meant... Oh, single playthrough. Oh, if we're talking about a single playthrough of any specific game, I wonder what in that case we're not talking about Crusader Kings 3 anymore, because when I play Crusader Kings 3, like my 700 hours are across multiple playthroughs. I would have to think about that for a second.
Shit!
I've never fully understood this damn claw mechanic. Like, how do you figure out where he's actually gonna like put down his claws? I guess you just have to like stand still for a second and then move. Crap. You just listen and move slowly. Okay, I should move slowly. Alright, now we're fighting for real. Hello! Oh, that does not stagger him. That does not stagger him one little bit. Okay, at least we have learned that. The acid rounds does literally nothing against this guy.
Should have known
Alright, this might be a death, y'all, but at least we have learned something. Dog and daughter is inside. Awesome! You did not leave them in a trash pile. Awesome! Good mothership points obtained. According to Steam, I'd say Gmod. I played this a lot as a kiddo, mostly in single player. But I assume that is also across like multiple like playthroughs. Does this work? It does not. Okay. Well, it slows him down at the very least, but like you don't actually properly stun him. All right. Knowledge gained, as well as death counters. Death counter going up. Use headphones. I am, but I guess I'm talking too much. You can instantly run past him where he breaks the door. Oh, when he breaks through that door. Ah! I say this because we already did this boss, so now I'm allowed to help. I'm gonna use that tip. I'm absolutely gonna use that tip. Alright, but let's start off by doing some punishments, and then we'll be back with another boss attempt. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh boy. Oh boy. Alright, let's not die again. Because if I die again, I absolutely need to switch my shirt. What's the most time you put in a game in a single playthrough? If we're talking about a single playthrough, it might be, for me, Morrowind. Because in my very first playthrough of Morrowind, I did every single quest in the game that you can do in one playthrough. And that took quite a while. That took quite a while. Easily over 100 hours for that playthrough alone. Easily over 100 hours. Okay. So the fact that the acid round does, well, nothing is very, very annoying. But I don't really have any ammo for any other guns. Well, I guess I can do this. And hopefully that might be enough. I guess we'll see. Let's try out a couple of different things and see where we end up. Hollow Knight did 112% completion, Pantheons 5 and Path of Pain. Took me over 100 hours. Alright, alright. I can understand that taking that long, because it's quite the ordeal to do all those things. Morrowind is up there for me as well. Silksong for me, 200% was like 100 hours as well for the first time. Yeah, we have the green herb. Perfect. It's a lot of content in Hollow Knight and Silksong, if you do decide to put in the hours. If we're talking single playthrough, it's either Hollow Knight, Silksong, or Witcher 3, or RDR2. Not sure which one. I could definitely understand Witcher 3 as well. Because if you do, like, try to, like, 100% Witcher 3, especially with, like, the DLCs installed, then you can really spend a lot of time in that game. What was the possible solution again? Okay, the 3 last ones. Okay. Walk slowly and...
Shit!
Okay, if you can manage this without getting hit once, that would be swell. I don't think I've ever done that before. Alright, so in theory, In theory, we should be able to survive this by standing this close, right? Yes! Arnie, you were absolutely correct! Alright, this is gonna save us a lot of time if we have to do this over and over again. Okay, let's do this. Let's do that. Let's pause the game so that we can ban some bots. Okay, which weapon should I use here? That did literally nothing. Ah! If I remember correctly, you can stun him though, right? So I didn't press the button there because I wanted to stun him. Because if I remember correctly, if you deal enough damage to him, he will get stunned. But that was... that did not really work out. I wonder how the new gun would work here. I did try it the first time around. Did not really work out well for me though. But maybe that's the strat. But first and foremost, more punishment. I'm taking off my shirt first, by the way. 1 second, I'll be back very, very, very shortly. Don't go anywhere! You can still hear my voice! I'm still here! Don't lose hope! Steven will be back! Have you lost hope? Okay, you haven't lost hope. I saw the chat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Alright. We're back, baby. We're back. See with no shirt stream. It's gonna be a while until we have a see with no shirt stream. Or maybe not. Like, I might just bring out my wrestling persona at some point without a shirt on. So yeah. Maybe I should say shirt stream or no shirt stream is probably very likely. I'm gonna bring the same weapons as before. I feel like this could be a very good combination of things. I'm losing hope. It's like 2021. The only thing I saw was hope when I saw the chat. So I assumed you had hope. I am very, very wrong in that in my assessment of the situation. Alright, let's do that again. At least we now know how to very quickly get out of this room without getting hurt. Okay, let's combine everything. So we could never abandon us again. We're too bound. Is that what they call like a toxic relationship? Neither of us can get out of it. I'm not sure if I do hear him or not, or like hear where he's gonna come down. Maybe I do. Well, I'm not getting hit, so I at least something is going right. Oh. Bye!
Should have known you wouldn't die.
But I wonder what to do on the actual platform, because I can't get hit, obviously, because that will kill me. And the acid grenades do so little damage, if any damage at all. But that's like the gun I have like the most ammo in, or ammo for. I do need this one at some point. So you can stagger him quite well with this gun. Yeah, this is what I wanted. That is what I wanted. Because that allows me to do this. And we know we need to do this twice, so this alone will not cut it. But it's a start. Oh shit. Now we do the entire song and dance again. Good, missed, missed, come close to me. Closer, closer. Very good, very good, very good, very good, very good. We click the button again.
Time for an encore.
And if he rises up, I have the flashbang. If he starts moving, he's at, okay, you're gonna get flashed. Perfect. Easy peasy. If I remember correctly, I died here so many times playing as Leon. Just trying to like figure out the mechanics of the fight. Well done, thank you so much, W. Awesome. Oh, there's even a knife here.
Sorry, Sherry. This is taking forever.
Well, Claire, I would say that this is taking no time at all. We're actually doing quite well in terms of time management. So apparently there's supposed to be some machine gun ammo right here that we can't pick up because we are full on stuff. Unless we drop something, but I don't want to drop something. Let's keep moving. Claire's built different. She's a pro. You might be onto something. I'm trying to remember how long it took before we actually got past this point as Leon. Oh, you know what? We can actually go up here and make a save and take the ammo before we progress. I feel like that is a smart play. But I feel like it took like, I don't know, 4 streams maybe to get past this point as Leon. I'm not sure if we need these keys. Let's only grab what we need. Maybe we can even get rid of these. Can get this. No. Given that we're gonna get some machine gun ammo, it might be the Mac 10. Let's take out one more of these. Yeah. I'm gonna grab the ammo. Then I'm gonna go back and save, and then we'll proceed. Okay? So it's gonna take a little while, just going back back to the boss room and back. But I think this is worth it, okay, in terms of resource management. We might beat the game today, or am I too hopeful? I mean, that depends on what curveballs the game is gonna throw at us. Because at this pace, we're basically at Nest already, right? And I do sort of remember the process that you went through at Nest. Oh, I'm going in the wrong direction, sorry. That being said, Nest was also an extremely dangerous area. Especially the last boss. Or the second to last boss. Alright, let's make a save real quick. I'm again just looking through if there's anything I would want to grab out of this thing, but I don't think I do. No, we are good to go. We have some good bosses left. If I remember correctly, there are 2 bosses left at this point in the game. But I know that some of them might be different for Claire. Which means that even though we know what's coming, we might actually don't know if anything has been, like, changed.
Sherry, can you hear me?
Oh no. Sherry? Claire? Sherry, are you alright?
Oh!
What are you doing?
I'm here to help.
Sherry's been implanted. She can't be saved.
Are you fucking kidding me? You're her mother. Get in here!
Language, Claire! You're next to a child!
William is still out there, and if I don't stop him...
This conversation is over!
Wait! Wait! I can treat her. In my lab. It's not far away.
Mommy?
There's not enough time. Millions of lives are at stake. Sherry, Mommy loves you, sweetie.
Do you though? Do you?
Goodbye.
Are you fucking kidding me? Sherry, don't worry. I will get you whatever you need, okay?
Why are you doing this?
Because I care.
Thank you, Claire.
I'm not sure if that's a question a child would ask. I feel like Sherry should be, I guess, too scared at this point, maybe? I don't know. Oh, are you serious? I can't pick up the ink ribbon because I'm holding Sherry. Well, it is what it is. We know, but also not know. Exactly. That is a very good explanation of our current predicament. The Annette has just been watching her lying on the floor the whole time. I suppose so. And the funny part about that, it's funny that you mentioned that, Arnie. Cause the next thing she says in the cutscene is, there's not enough time. But obviously there's enough time to just be standing there staring at your child as she turns into a zombie, right? For someone with not enough time, she has a very poor time management skill. Sherry's a smart child, okay? Alright, I'll accept it.
Cable car.
Can you just speedrun this? Me boy, dude, I am speedrunning this! We are doing this quicker than we've ever done before. That being said, we've only been at this part once before, so I guess that doesn't really tell us much. But yeah, we're already getting to Nest at this point.
Here we go. Just hold on, Sherry, okay? You're gonna be
Now,
just
the one
fine.
thing I really dislike about playing Claire's story after Leon is that at the end of Leon's story, you
Okay.
do get to see
Let me check
a
everything.
cutscene, right?
There's
Where,
no turning back.
you know what, I'm actually gonna go back and grab the ink ribbon we just passed, so... so sorry, Sherry, for leaving it there. Don't turn it into a zombie. I'm just gonna collect one item, okay, and then we'll go. But yeah, at the very end of Leon's story, I'm not even sure if I should say this because this is spoilers for people who have just tuned in. Propping back, my internet went out for a minute. What did I miss? Sherry's infected. Yes, she is. She is indeed infected by the zombie virus. But let's just say that you do meet Sherry when you're playing as Leon at the very end of the game. And Sherry does look a bit different, let's say. Sally Cutie, hello! I'm just gonna say hi. I won't stay in stream because I'm mentally and physically exhausted. I had a concert this Monday and I'm still extremely tired. Sally Cutie, that is a-okay. Thank you so much for tuning in and saying hello. And I hope that the concert was very, very fun. And of course, take the time to rest and recover. Absolutely. Big L game, only 4 people watching. Well, I'm sad to hear that you're not having a good time there, Excel Wizard. No Leon and Ada smooch here. That is true. That is true. And that is the reason why there are only 4 people watching. No smooch scene coming up. Alright, let's use this thing. Can we do it? Yeah, there we go. I just want to say I'm alive and I love you all. We love you too, Zelda Cutie, and we're happy that you're fine. Okay, we're happy that you're doing good. Hopefully you'll take this time to rest, recover, and be back better than ever.
Hey. Are you okay?
Your jacket's so warm.
My brother gave it to me. You know it's supposed to be lucky.
I've heard about a lucky charm, but not a lucky jacket.
Are you kidding me? You were doing just fine without me, so I came along and got you all sorts of trouble. I have something of yours.
I don't want it.
Really? Why not?
We know that
It's
the
so
police
pretty.
chief wanted that pendant,
It's from my mom.
so it's probably used for something down the line, right?
All I really wanted was for her to be home more.
I know it seems like your mom doesn't care.
Am I the only one getting Lara Croft vibes from Claire without the jacket on?
Hey, hang in there, okay?
Now, arriving at Nice.
It's okay. I've got you.
Now this is gonna be a very, very difficult section if you need to carry Sherry around throughout it all. I'm gonna assume that something's gonna happen very, very soon that will make it so that, well, that we drop off Sherry somewhere.
Just hold on, Sherry. It's okay.
By her dad. Seems weird to write this out.
For your safety, stand clear until the doors are fully open. For your safety,
I should eat something. I haven't eaten anything today, and my food intake has been minimal this week. I assume that happens quite a bit if you're like busy doing something. I know that's very similar for me, Zelda Q. And first and foremost, yes, you should eat something to recover your strength. Absolutely. Oh, are we supposed to like drop her off in the bed here? Yeah. But like I remember every time I wrestle, I tend to eat like maybe like a breakfast meal at the start of the day, but then like nothing else throughout the rest of the day, because on show day you usually do like stuff like throughout the entire day, like getting prepared and building the ring and like stuff like that.
Viral agent.
So it's super easy to like forget to eat.
Hey. Hey, Sherry. I gotta go. You stay right here, though, okay? I'll be back soon. I promise.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense, cause like playing the entire game carrying around Sherry doesn't make any sense to me. I want to go to a concert again. Thank you for starting that craving again, Zelda. What band or group would you? Oh, this is awesome. What group would you want to see? Stress test. Do you have like anyone in mind, or maybe just an artist? I don't know. It's been a long ass time since I went to a concert as well. I don't even remember like the band I watched. I don't think. So technically we saved like just a couple of seconds ago, but no, I'm not gonna save, at least not yet. I haven't had breakfast all week. I purposely skip lunch this week and have a small amount of food for dinner and only have snacks sometimes. Is it due to the concert you had this Monday, or is it another reason? I guess it could be like part of the exhaustion, right? I've never really been to a concert, but man, I'd go to a metal concert. I mean, those are like the only concerts I've gone to. At least like the last couple of ones I've gone to. And it is an experience I feel like every metalhead should experience at least once, right? Cause it is very much an experience, okay? You know, on a normal average day, you don't see people just headbanging like crazy and like running around in a mosh pit, right? So that is something you just need to experience. Before, I don't know. It's like something to put on your bucket list, essentially.
Please enjoy our tasty selection.
Almost anything. My last concert was all-time low. Does that mean that the concert was bad? Like it was an all-time low? Or is that the name of the group? Because I've never heard a band called All-Time Low. Or maybe it's both. It was all-time low and their experience was all-time low. Yeah, getting some stuff. I think mental health. I've skipped eating lunch for months. I see. I'm sorry to hear that. I've never went to a concert. I only performed on concerts. I feel like that is like sort of a brag, but you are definitely entitled to it. Okay, this guy is going to die. Because I want the knife. Oh, you're dead? Well, that's just me wasting a mag. I know that, like... Oh, this is... I don't know what this is. I know we can't interact with that thing yet, though. This I need, though, to combine here. Perfect. I would like this thing. I think it's an upgrade for... Yes! What does this do? Dude, this looks like a weapon out of Dead Space, does it not? The band name is All-Time Low. I'm disappointed you don't know the group. But wait, should I? Wait, okay, everyone else. Do you guys know about All-Time Low? Where are we? We are currently in Nest. The last area of the game. Okay, that guy seems to be dead. Not like big concert, but a few hundred people, I would guess. I mean, a few hundred people is nothing to scoff at. Absolutely not. Needle cartridges. I wonder what that is. I also saw a knife we could get. Alright, now I'm gonna save the game.
Lee, your presence is urgently requested.
But first, let's do some stuff. Yeah, this is probably good enough. The concert was really good. A lot of nostalgia. I guess there's a reason why Cellar Cutie's story there would get you inspired, right? I do know about an all-time low. Yeah, I'm on permanent all-time low. Constant downward slow, baby. you made so you know the same kind of all-time low that I know. I don't perform solo though. I perform with my choir and with my musical group. I assume you sing, right? As part of your group, Zelda Cutie. But I wonder, do you have like a high pitch role or like a low pitch role? Because I know that's a thing, right? When you're in a choir, you have like the bass people and you have like the melody people, maybe. And I guess a choir can also be combined with like a band, like traditional music. Or instrumental music, I should probably say. Do you ever get nervous, by the way? Because I feel like being nervous and singing... Oh, you get the signal modulator already?
In the west area.
Oh, that is super weird, actually. You're not supposed to get the signal modulator until a lot later into Nest. Well, I'm gonna use it right now, if that's the case. Because I know that there's an inventory upgrade you can get if you use the signal modulator all the way on this side here. Right here, so it is OSS, alright. That should be it, right? Yes. Dear Maria. As the song. I sing with my choir and I dance and sing with my musical group. I actually did have a small solo. Oh, here we go. We don't have pictures or something like that because our choir is so small. Oh, I see. I guess that makes sense. And just like that, we're basically out of submachine gun ammo. It is what it is. If I was in a choir, I'd be in the sit in the corner and not make sound group. A single people from me would shatter glass and eardrums. Wait, isn't that a good thing? Isn't that like sort of what you're looking for in a choir member? Someone that can really take on like very high notes. I'm actually gonna keep running around with the signal modulator because it might be useful later on. What else do we get out? I guess we can use up the ammo for the quick draw, just to get it like out of our system essentially. Yeah, let's do something like that. Oh, I should not have wasted my flame ammo. I just realized from the grenade launcher. Because I know that the flame is gonna be very useful after, yeah, when we get to the greenhouse. If you do not recognize Dear Mary or Maria, I need to tell your sisters to make you suffer. I know it's a song, right? Like, I don't think I could, like... I'm not sure if I could, like, I don't know, connect the song to the song title if I heard it. But I know it's a song. I'm pretty sure it is. Wait, Dear Marie all-time low. Well, okay, then I'm wrong. Then I'm wrong. My phone likes Mary more. Okay, I guess I'm just yeah, I'm just wrong. Cause I would have assumed that Dear Maria would be like I don't know, an opera song or something like that. I don't get nervous, but I do get breakdowns and cry backstage. But not due to... Wait, what? You're not nervous, but you have breakdowns. Wait, I guess the breakdowns can be due to other reasons. What the fuck, man? I guess you'll have to tell my sister to make me suffer. I don't have anything good to say. Or rather, I can't say anything to, what's it called? To defend myself, I suppose. If I were in a choir, I'd be kicking out pretty fast for doing fry streams and false record doing practices. At least that's one way to tell the choir group about your preferences. Dude, is that a thing, by the way? A metal choir. As in, you get a bunch of people together and you tell them all to scream and do growls. That would be kind of interesting. The eardrums would shatter from the horrendous sound that would come. Alright, that is why they would shatter. I assume that you could take like a very high pitch tone. But maybe that's not the case. Okay, that guy's gonna fall down. I think I can run past here. At least once. Yeah. My guess would be the pressure I put on myself. I guess that makes sense. Right, I have written down the code. But Selacuri, do you think it's worth it? Like, if that is sometimes how you feel like performing, would you still say that it's like a positive experience doing this? Oh crap, the code is different. Unless I'm doing a wrong input. Okay, let's try the other code. But if this isn't right, then they have changed the code. Yeah, right. They have changed both the codes in the second scenario. Got it. Oh well. I guess we'll have to do this the hard way. A metal choir like that is in Doom Eternal OST. Oh, wait, are you serious? Mick Gordon did wonders for that game. I heard Mick Gordon's soundtracks. They are really good. They are really, really good. But I've only heard like the guitar pieces, essentially. This is bad. And you were a wannabe emo as a youngster. Wait, what bands did I listen to back in the day? Like, my first few metal bands that I listened to were like, I don't know, Bullet for My Valentine, Atreyu, what's it called? Breaking Benjamin, there we go, Breaking Benjamin. Kill Switch Engage, In Flames, Amon Amarth. I did listen to a lot of folk metal, which I guess isn't very emo. Linkin Park. And probably some more. You listen to Skillet. Yes! That too! Okay, at least we... No, wait, these are the same as before, right? Okay, I don't have that many inventory slots left, so I should be using them in a clever way. So I'm not gonna pick up that grenade, because I know for a fact that we're gonna get back here later. I guess I can pick this up, because this can be combined with this. We have so many acid rounds at this point. For me, performing is the only thing that makes my life... makes my worth. Otherwise, I'm useless. I'm pretty sure you're not. Okay, at the very least, you have worth as a person being here and interacting with us, right? I mean, if you go to a Mick Gordon channel, the pinned video is about the heavy metal choir on YouTube. I need to remember to do that after stream. Cause that sounds like something I would be really into, Ploper. Like, that is absolutely something I would be stoked about. Yeah, this is a different code. I don't want to remember this, I'm gonna write it down. Oh, I was a bit too quick there. I should have waited a second before shooting the orange part, but that's on me. That is completely on me. At least we didn't die, which is, I guess, the important part here. Alright, so it was this, and this. And I know where to get the other code, but this will also trigger a very, very dangerous area. I put very high pressure on myself so people will acknowledge me.
Jesus.
But people still acknowledge you, do they not? Well, at least we do. But for some reason I thought I was gonna be able to run past it. Well, there goes all my resources. But I assume you mean like people in like your social group, and not online people. Oh, this is new, right? Wait, no. All right, no. I forgot where I was at. Yeah, here we go. But performing is me. People pay attention to me. Otherwise, it's always, your sister is so talented. Your sister had a bright future. Your sister is so smart. I want people's attention too. I see. And I guess we're getting some Zelda Cutie lore here, in that your sister is very good at school, right? That is kind of a shitty thing to say. I'm not sure about what not what you said, Zelda Cutie, but if someone comes up to me and be like, "Yo, Seven, you should be really proud of being your sister's brother." Like, what the hell? What about me? Like telling someone that they're living in the shadow of someone else, right? That is a shitty thing to say, right? I'm not alone in that assessment. People are always optimistic about kids doing slightly more than average. Oh, that is true. That is true. Okay, we have some flame grenades. That is very good. But what we're really looking for... Oh, there's not a trophy here. Huh. I guess I can grab this. And I can combine. Okay, so some items are different from what they were before. Because last time we were here as Leon, there was a trophy you could grab off the table that gave you the second code you need. That trophy is not here anymore. I'm gonna activate the lights, and then I guess we'll just see together what the hell is different here. And what you need to do to get the other code. So this was Earth, right? Yes, this is Earth. Right, that should be enough. We probably need to run. No? I just assumed these guys were gonna wake up. Let's play it slow. My sister is good at piano. She does better in school. She's kinder. I'm just in the shadow, saying the wrong things in the wrong moments. Oh, dude. I can just imagine, like growing up with that kind of pressure, right? Like, automatically applied to you. Automatically always being compared to someone else. In this case, your sister. Like, inherently. By just existing. Yeah, that's absolutely does not sound great. I will admit. I think we're done with the module late. No, maybe not. You're a better writer and singer and artist. There you go. There you go. But I also think that you don't need those things to be like a worthy individual, right? You don't need these like external things, external like ranking methods to be like a good person, a worthwhile person, a person that is, you know, lovable, that is respectable, admirable, stuff like that. I mean, it's very hard to, like, it's very easy to say these things. That I know. And it's very hard to, like, if you're in this slump, right? Always being compared to other people. Never, like, feeling that you're good enough, essentially. It's extremely hard to get out of that way of thinking. I know that. So, like, just me saying these things is not enough, right? But that is truly what I believe. Like, what you, like, as a person, what you need is, well, I guess self-love. But you also need to, like, convince yourself that you are worthy of self-love. You need to convince yourself that you are a valuable human being that is deserving of good things. And you always feel like, I guess, like a bit of a fraud, I guess, when you think those thoughts. As in, oh no, I'm of course not worthy of these things. Of course I need to prove myself doing this and that or whatever. But I feel like this line of thinking always lead to, well, I guess depression. But like it's, again, you're saying that you are worthy of self-respect, of self-love, and applying it in practice. That's two very different things. And I fully recognize this. Alright, so that jump scare is the same as before. Gonna be jumping on the trampoline practicing the backflip. So if I write help, you all know what happened. Alright, that means that if you write help, we all need to go to Norway and try to find a way to attach your head to your neck.
Welcome back, Dr. Lee. You have 5 new messages.
I'm just gonna real quick see if there's anything that I should pick up at this point.
Should have packed my.
I know that we need to come back here later, but like I'm just thinking, like, is there anything we would need or want now? Just some gunpowder. That'll do, I suppose. My sister's also good at singing, almost better than me. All my cousins are better at drawing than me, so during family events, everyone gets praised for their talent. And I cried last week because my art got compared to another person's art. I see. Again, I understand what you're going through at the moment. Like, again, comparing yourselves to others. And you're constantly being put in these kind of situations, right? Where it's like, it's like you cannot not think about it, right? If you are like sitting at, like, I don't know, at the dinner table, talking with your family, your cousins, stuff like that, and everyone is talking about everyone, I don't know, everyone's performances at whatever it is that they're doing. It's like it's literally impossible to not. It's literally impossible to shut them out, right? I understand this. I guess a question I could ask, and maybe that you should ask yourself, is... Shit. Give me 1 second. Do you think there are happiness to be obtained? Like, do you think you could get satisfaction and again, happiness from another source that is not, well, let's say art or dance or singing or anything like that? Okay, I can't use it here. We're alive. That's something. Alright, this we need to remember. And by remember, I mean write down. I found a concert. I want to go, but it's tomorrow. If you really put your mind into it, stress test, I feel like you could do it. What concert is it? Well, maybe I shouldn't ask that question, because I'm sure I'm just gonna not know the band, right? Dude, we're making great progress at the moment. I will say that. You take the kid. I kind of walked into that one, didn't I? But you know, that's the right kind of thinking. Oh, it's Linkin Park. Okay, that band I know. That band I know. And you are right to want to listen to Linkin Park. Turn around, please. But yeah, don't see problems, see solutions. Oh, oh no, I think I might have written down the wrong code here. Oh no! Oh, I'm so bad. Wait, it could be this actually. Oh, there we go. Okay. The symbols did look very, very similar. Civil babysit and I take the train. I guess that's the only solution, isn't it? I'll say this. I'm a dropout. All I'm praised for is enduring my shitty apprenticeship and doing this in the edit anyway. Being able to speak English well and being a techie. But those things are incredibly rare for me to be praised for. Usually I just exist and that's it. Wait, how is that even possible? Well, okay. I know about your technical prowess, Ploper, from what you have told me. And I mean, in certain aspects, you are like leagues ahead of me in terms of programming. And you're like half my age, right? That's incredibly impressive, I would say. But I guess, like, your programming skills are not like something that will show naturally, like in a conversation, right? If you're working at your apprenticeship, the fact that you're using Linux, for instance, Arch Linux even, it's not something that will come up in a natural conversation. I don't live in anyone's shadows, but I don't live in anyone else's either. I do want to be appreciated, but appreciation is not the only thing I rely on, and that is great. Like, here's the thing. Living for a certain reason, and the source of that reason is very, I guess, unreliable, maybe that's the word. That is a recipe for disaster. And oh, that literally killed me. And you're staring at a plant zombie waiting for you to die. That is also a recipe for disaster. I guess that means that it's punishment time. Compare yourself always ends bad. There will always be someone better than you. The fact that you're trying and succeeding, by the way, like the art piece you posted was really made so well done, really well made. Like you trying already achieving greatness, looking from where you started and when you are now is the best thing. And we realize how far you have come. So congrats on everything you have done and everything you will achieve. Aggressive making out. You know, always put a positive things, a positive. I can't even speak. A positive spin on things, Zelda Cutie. That is also a recipe for happiness. And don't do stupid punishment challenges, because that means that you're gonna have to do squats on stream in front of everyone, and your knees will pop because you're 30 years old. Or maybe that's just me. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And I must say this, I must say this. I very much appreciate both you, Ploper, and Family Friendly G for being like uplifting, right? If someone is feeling down, it's sometimes hard to know what to say. Like, even though you might relate to the pain someone else is going through, it's hard to like properly convey that feeling of recognition, I suppose. But having a community that is uplifting, which is something I really, really appreciate and approve. Okay, we're down here. Could make things easier, I think, in conveying that particular feeling. Ooh, I'm out of breath. Okay, I think we have everything we need. Positivt. I'm not sure what you tried to write there, Stress Test. But I'm sure it's something I would enjoy a lot. Yes, you can avoid the dude. We might just grab the gunpowder now that we're here. There's literally no reason not to.
Damn.
I was making fun of you. Okay. There will always be someone better at speaking English than you are. Especially if you're not a native English speaker. The trick is not being overly concerned with what you're actually saying and what you sound like. Just try to provide the right type of feeling, the right type of vibes into a conversation, and that alone will do quite a lot, I feel like. I am so bad at aiming. Combine these. Dude, we have so many damn acid grenades. I like the positive. I feel like I'm a child trying to say positive. But maybe that is like the most accurate explanation of the situation. Trying to be positive. Could be a point to actually bringing flame rounds. I'm actually gonna do that, because this will allow us to kill the veggie zombies, which should, in theory, save us some hassle. It was cute. I'm happy it's something positive. Burn, baby, burn. Hey, where's your friend? This is what you get for making out with me. I do not consent! They didn't even die. I'm eternally grateful for you too, as well as everyone else here in the community. I'm so glad that I feel I belong here, and everyone are beautiful people. I'm always crying. Thank you, everyone. Tears of joy, I hope. And I'm happy that some of us are able to bring said tears of joy. We're all working together, right? Being uplifting and welcoming. And doing what we can, I suppose. And, no, you know, of course, not everyone needs to, I don't know, I guess, speak or say things. But you know, just being present, I feel like, is sometimes enough. English is very lenient. You can do hickey random words into a sentence and it will sometimes work. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? You don't even have to say words. You can just make a noise, and I feel like you would be somewhat understood, assuming the noise is making sense in the context. Alright, we're doing this puzzle now. Oh crap, I forgot the container! Oh, I'm so damn stupid. Alright, I guess we go back. Oh, here we go. This is what I want. I'll do my best to support and uplift everyone.
Dispensing solution now.
That is great to hear. And the cycle of positivity, or positivity, the cycle of positivity will continue. Shut up, 8 for 12 minutes. You're not stupid. You're perfect, just the way you are. Thank you so much, Zelda Cutie. Thank you. You see the matrix now. You see the uplifting energies. And you're able to bring it to others. Know that this will give you great power.
Adjust amount of solution to match cartridge capacity.
Alright, puzzle time. Oh, this is actually another puzzle. Because if I remember correctly, last time we did this, The red line that you're supposed to fill up to was further down. Okay. So let's try to figure this out, y'all. In Polish, you can usually use kurwa in different annotations, and it will be understandable. I've never ever been to Poland, but if I ever visit Poland, this is information I will value highly. So I want all of the liquid except for like a sliver of liquid. How do I make sure that there's only a sliver of liquid left? This I do not know. Okay. Lock in. I need to lock in here. If I can fill this tube to the brim. No, this is not correct, right? No, because yeah, even if I fill this up, this will not do it. No, this can't fit. This can't fit. Oh crap, that is not what I wanted. I wanted to do this. I'm just clicking buttons, okay? I don't have a plan. How do you guys feel about puzzle games? As in, like, I'm not talking about Resident Evil or a game with puzzles, but a game that is solely dedicated on puzzles. Gaming is clicking buttons, alright? At least I'm doing something wrong. Or something right, I mean. Because I have played games like Talos Principle or Portal that are literally just puzzle games, right? And I tend to like them quite a bit, but now I'm just getting stressed out. Hi Locus, hello! Thank you so much for tuning in. Hopefully you're here to help us fix this puzzle. How are you doing? Fill the big, then fill the middle from it, then fill the small from the middle one. Okay. Start off by filling the big. Let's see if I can see your vision, Arnie. Filling big, then fill the middle from it. So here we go. Then fill the small from the middle one. So now we have three liquids. What do we do with this? I mean, I don't think we've been at this state before. This quantum state, let's say. So we can probably do something from this. The question is what? Now fill the big with the small. But what did that do for us? Let's see if we can undo this. Dude, this is trickier than it looks, I promise. No, that's just Phil. We're getting somewhere. Dude, I'm not sure about that. I guess I'm just like randomly trying combinations. I need to go. I love you all. I won't say my usual don't kill yourself because that's my job line. I just say don't kill yourself because you matter more than you might think you do. See you in the skies. One day, QT, you won't say kill yourself in any context whatsoever. But thank you so much for tuning in, Cutie, and stay awesome, okay? We'll hope to see you soon. And in the, well, maybe I'll still be here doing this damn puzzle when you're back. Is this like the riddle with the 3-liter buckets, the 5-liter buckets, and you have to get 4-liter water? I suppose there is some similarity, right? So if you assume that this tube to the left contains 5 liters, and this thing contains 3 liters and this 2 liters, then you need to get 4 liters into the bottle to the left. But if that's the case, how Locos, do you know the answer? Would you be willing to divulge? Because again, man, fill the middle, then the small from it. Fill the middle, then the small from it. Okay, now the middle is filled, and now I can fill the small. There we go. So now I filled the small from the middle. I feel like, no, I'm not sure what I feel like. Like if we can like, you see the blue bottle right now. If you could like invert the amount of liquid in the blue bottle, then we're home. Like then we're done. But how the hell do you do that? Fill the small from the middle. Okay, fill the small from the middle. So we have the small to our left and the middle in the middle, and now we're filling the small. Oh, did you just do it? Wait, did you just do it? Arnie! You're a genius, okay? You're awesome! I tip my hat to you, sir. Well, in this case, my headset. I tip it twice. Arnie the GOAT, GGW Arnie. Some may call me that, yeah. You are deserving of all the praise. There we go. We are saved by Arnie from being stuck there. Now, we need to survive so we don't have to do that again. Okay, that is very, very important. Okay, so we know we need to go down here in order to freeze down the bottle, because that is part of the puzzle solution. But before we do that, let's go into the server room and save, because that means that we have saved the progress. Okay, we might have to fight our way here. we might have to fight our way to the server room, because there are an enemy or two perhaps in the way. Oh, we got that guy. Oh, but there's another one. There's another one. I saw him. Okay, so there's another one. There is another one. I don't want to let Arnie down. We haven't made this progress for nothing. This is somehow your fault, Seven. You know, thank you so much for tuning in. How are you today? You know what? I'm gonna allow it. I'm gonna allow it. This is probably my fault in some way, shape, or form that I'm not aware of. But I'll take the blame. I'll take the blame. It is what I deserve. What is fault? It's 9 PM and I'm in IKEA. That's how. I see. You know what it is, you know? It's my Swedish pheromones. I spread them by doing punishment, and I don't know, but by shaking my hair, I spread the spores into the screen, and they get to you via your like Wi-Fi signal. And my only command is to get people to go to IKEA. This is like the Swedish hive mind, okay? But what are you buying? Like what kind of things you're buying? I want to know the IKEA name for the thing as well as the thing. I need to make a mud cake, but I'm tired. I like how you put need in quotation marks. But I'm sorry, Stress says, you need to take one for the team. It is absolutely paramount. Oh shit, that thing came from the skies. I think I hit him. Well, he's knocked down at the very least. Oh, but he's not dead. Ah, shit. I thought he died there for a second. He is not dead. We're just gonna run. Yeah. Okay, we didn't take damage, so that's at least something. Rest is more important. But I have strawberries that are waiting. I love strawberries. Alright, now you're getting on my team, Arnie. Alright, we have Mola, Bogis, and Boomerang. Right, Stress test. You need to help me translate these things. Painting, Bakey, maybe, and boomerang. Is that a boomerang? But I'm not sure if it's spelled that way. And Grungy, hello! Thank you so much for tuning in. Are you winning? Yes, but it's not due to my own prowess or my own smarts. It's due to the collective, I don't know, efforts from everyone in the community. And I guess Arnie should get a special shout out because he helped us with this damn puzzle, okay? But Grungy, thank you so much for tuning in. How are you? And how far have you gotten in your playthrough? Clothes hanger and street shock. Right, so the Swedish names, as in what the Swedish names actually mean, have nothing to do, it seems, with with what you're actually buying. But that is actually not surprising to me, because I bought things from IKEA as well that I'm like this doesn't make any sense. Like, there's no connection here. What's going on? Stop saying you're making me blush. It's very important to give credits where it's due. Alright, now we need to get out of here, preferably alive. I was too tired from work today, so I decided to not stream, but I may stream tomorrow and get where you are, hopefully. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. Then we'll need to have like a what's it called? A debriefing session, right? Where we both like state our opinions about the game. I think I can just run past this guy. But I think, you know, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. This is... It might look like a waste, but I think this is gonna save us in the long run, killing this guy. Because I know that there's a plant dude in front of us as well. Alright, I forgot you're Swedish. Is that something you can't forget? Haven't you heard my accent? Sam can't be the only tomato around here. Exactly. I need more people to be red like me. I have a thing at home from IKEA with your sister's name saved. Oh, I have seen that thing, Stress Test. Because I actually took a picture of it when I saw it myself. So I know what you mean. Say blå hi. That is how you say that. Blå hi. Now the fact that these two are next to each other is not really ideal. Right, so if you could just die, that would be very good. I'll be working my way up the RE series slowly after each RE game. So you will eventually get to Requiem then. Let's just go past that guy. Oh, that guy just died. Awesome. That is exactly what we need. Nice. So we should be done. Well, I say done. We know that Mr. X is gonna spawn very, very, very soon. But other than that, we should be good to go. I only have one more ink ribbon though, so I'm not sure if I want to do a save. I probably should. I'm gonna take this out in case I need a fire. I'm gonna take this out because I don't have much ammo left. And now we need... I'm not sure what we need. something like this. A blåval, you know, is a blue whale. Blue whale. So it's probably something big in IKEA. That's why it sounds so much familiar. I have a few friends from Sweden, and that accent now makes sense. Dude, I feel like I speak with such a noticeable accent. And such a, well, a noticeable accent, but also a very Scandinavian accent. But maybe that's just me, because, I mean, I know where I'm from, right? So I'm incredibly biased when it comes to I guess, knowing where I'm from. So it might not be super obvious for other people. Alright, but I guess question for everyone who's hearing my accent. Where would you assume I'm from? If I'm, well, of course not an English speaker.
Dispensing solution.
Wasn't the IKEA founder a dyslexic? Is that true? That I did not know if that's the case. I guess that would explain a thing or two. I've never traveled to Sweden yet, but I have been to Finland, which is, I guess, quite similar. Don't tell any Finnish person you said that. But like in terms of like the, I don't know, the environment, the nature, yes, very, very similar. But in terms of languages though, very dissimilar. The Finnish and Swedish have like different roots or whatever it's called. So essentially people who talk from the eastern part of the Baltic Sea speaks in a very similar way, and people who speaks on the western part of the Baltic Sea speaks in, well, my way, right? I would say that this is like the quintessential like Scandinavian accent. I like your Swedish O's. You're Swedish as well, so you should like your own O's. Maybe I shouldn't let myself get influenced too much. What are you being influenced? Oh, he died. Awesome. Okay, so we know that Mr. X is gonna spawn here, so let's try to be a bit careful now. I thought you were from Norway from the start. Oh, but that's the thing, family friendly G. I feel like when it comes to speaking English, the Norwegians, Swedes, and Danish people are nearly indistinguishable from each other. I mean, if you were gonna speak Norway or Norwegian to me, I would immediately clock you as a Norwegian. But if you were gonna speak English to me with a similar accent to mine, I probably shouldn't. I wouldn't be able to like clock where you're actually from. Which is kind of interesting. The remake is not really liked by people who play the original game, but also because of lots of cutscenes during action. It's not like RE2. Have they made a remake of RE3? That I'm not aware of. I think one of the Scandinavian countries... I would think one of the Scandinavian countries, because you do pronounce yay as Y. I don't do that. You're lying, Grungy. You're lying. I thought Mr. X is gonna spawn, but he's not here. So I'm low-key just wasting flame bullets now. Isn't Mr. X supposed to... Oh no, Mr. X is... Mr. X is dead, so of course. In our playthrough, Mr. X died during that cutscene. That we had earlier. I guess that's slight spoilers for you, Grungy, in your playthrough. There we go. I know the end boss fight is bug, so I want to give it a try. I mean, you have played so many Resident Evil games at this point, Arnie. Why not give Resident Evil 3 a go? Dude, this might be an opportunity to save, actually. Yeah, I low-key think this is a good idea. Let's figure out my inventory first, though. Let's bring out acid rounds. I'm gonna start off like this, and if I feel like I need more ammo, I can always come back to this save and well, load the save, I suppose. If you haven't played the original, I don't think it would matter much to you. I haven't played the OG, so maybe I should just play it. Do it! You can go on a similar journey like Grungy, playing every single Resident Evil game. I can confirm the end boss is Pog. Alright, there you go! You're getting more encouragement. We lift each other up in this community, which includes forcing people, well, forcing, advocating for different games. Let's put it that way. I didn't see some of the playthrough of the little girl. How would you describe it? Good. I would describe it as good. Yes. It is different to the normal gameplay of Resident Evil 2. But it is still good, but in a different way. It's more of a, I would say, traditional horror experience, as in you're not really able to fight back against monsters, right? So you have to use stealth in order to progress. So it's different in that way. It's not a very long sequence. It's fairly short, but you know, for what it is, I feel like it was very good. It was like a palate cleanser between sections. It was good. One of us. And then at some point I need to play all the Resident Evil games. Cause can I? Yeah, I don't want to pick up that tape. It's just gonna take up inventory space. Oh, dude, I could have saved here, couldn't I? I guess I can at least... Oh, wait, I can bring the... I don't care about that tape. I've seen it before, so it doesn't matter. But I will turn on the electricity, though. Save it needs to play Visage. So many games he needs to play. I feel like Visage was one of the games on our voting list. I'm adding it, by the way. But it was removed, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure I've heard about Visage before. It's a horror game. That at least I know. Okay, what can we do here? There we go. So refreshing to see Seth going in with a rather empty inventory than only having one slot available. Ain't that the truth? You know what? I really appreciate you struggling with me, okay? Because during this Claire playthrough, that has to be like the one thing that has annoyed me the most. The never-ending, I don't know, fully stuffed inventory, I suppose. We're scraping by this playthrough. But that's the thing, we kind of haven't. We have had, in a sense, a surplus of ammo and stuff, and resources. But I guess now, towards the very end, yes, we are kind of, we are kind of able to have more stuff in our inventory. Isn't this the end? Like, aren't we very close to the boss of Ness? We live and we learn. That is true. We could do better. Oh, that is, dude, that I will not deny. I'm never, ever gonna make a claim that I'm like a Resident Evil mastermind or expert or anything of the sort. But I feel like that is part of the experience. Sometimes you need to struggle. Okay, we can save here as well. Yeah, we might as well. Because we're probably gonna die here quite a bit, right? So having a save point here would just save us a lot of time in the long run. It feels kind of weird because we just saved, but I think it's actually worth it. Let's figure out our inventory first. What we don't have, though, is healing items. We have more acid rounds than anyone would ever need. We have 24 acid rounds. But I might... I wonder if I should bring them out, actually, because I might need them. Because I know for a fact that a boss fight is coming up right now. Let's just do that. Let's fill our inventory with these items. But this is basically just like a trial run, okay? We don't know if this is what is needed to beat the boss, but it's a start, okay? We're so close to the end. Long stream. I guess that depends on how much we struggle. The Lulu is the Solulu. Who else played games on hardcore mode in the first playthrough and does punishment for death? I've never heard about the Lulu is the Solulu. It sounds very fun. But that is indeed how I play this damn game. I know you talk about games, but I need to tell you all how stupid I am. I did see my hair claw on the kitchen 2 seconds ago after leaving the kitchen to go get my hair claw from the bedroom. I don't even know why I have a brain. I don't have a hair claw myself, but I do things like that all the damn time. Like for instance, I could like bring in like, I don't know, let's say I'm like heating something up in the microwave and I'm bringing like a drink to my table. Like the second I take out the thing from the microwave, I just bring another drink to the table and then all of a sudden I have 2 drinks. Like stuff like that. I do stuff like that all the damn time. What are we supposed to do here? Oh, cutscene. Cutscene. Ah, this is what you need this thing for.
That. All right. Hell yeah. Got it.
So is this after Leon has picked up? No, that you can actually see the G virus, right? You see it right there, where I have my crosshair. So if Claire knew what she was looking at the moment, she could, you know, just destroy it. You probably have so much more on your minds, and it got mixed up. Could be the case. The Lulu is the Solulu is basically delusion is the solution. We have to think we are the best RE gamer ever. Dude, I like the way you think, Grungy. Always look at the silver lining. Always acknowledge the light at the end of the tunnel. Positivity is king. I think we're not prepared enough. We need holy power to bring this boss. Bring out Gittan! Orny. Truer words have never been spoken. The green herb. Our Lord and Savior. Gittan. Bring us your healing power. I trust that you will give us what we need. The power, the confidence that is required to beat this boss. Let's do this. Go ahead and pick up the G-Virus real quick. I feel like that should be like an Easter egg. Like imagine you do this. Like you go up to it and like shoot it. And you like get a secret cutscene or something. The mention is kicking in. The 30 years of age aren't working out for you. True. True, Ploper. Let this be a warning for you all. Treasure and value your mind while you have it. I thought maybe I was gonna drop Gittan. Dude, if I dropped Gittan right there, that was gonna be... That would just curse this run forever, right? Alright, so this is the same boss. Yeah, alright, so it's... No? Yes?
Your ass again.
Alright, it's the same boss.
William! This ends now.
She is also using acid rounds, so I wonder if that means that acid is gonna be powerful here.
Thing?
If you get low, just take a little nibble out of it. Dude, that would be so fun. I'm like, shit, I need some health. Green herb. Ow.
She is my creation! Oh!
We already knew that William was the monster, but we haven't seen it from this perspective.
I should have killed him while I had the chance. I don't know why, I just couldn't do it. He was your husband. Honestly, we were more married to our work than each other.
I'm
What
not
about
surprised.
How could you just leave her all alone while Raccoon City burned to hell?
This is the point I made.
My daughter grew up in a world with the G virus in it.
But that's no excuse for...
Annette is nice here. I wouldn't say that. I feel like Annette has very weird priorities. I mean, okay, it's kind of understandable that she's feeling bad about G virus, but
I got this.
wait, what's happening now?
I'm sorry, William.
So this is very different from the other cutscene when you're playing as Leon.
I got this. You should take care of Sherry.
Okay, but no, you still fight them.
You don't know
You
what
still
you're
fight
up
them.
against.
I'm a pretty damn good
It's a very like different start to the fight, but you still fight him.
Don't stop until it's finished.
Trust
I
me.
guess because Claire took care of Sherry. Could be, could be.
Now.
I don't think that's William anymore. I think you might be onto something.
Until target is neutralized.
Shit. Alright, I guess we're gonna find out together, my friends, if acid is good against this guy. Oh, okay, I see. So acid staggers him, which is very good, but you probably need like an actual weapon to. I see what this. Yeah, I see what this boss is about. You need an actual weapon to hurt him, but the acid will stun him. Got it, got it. Right. The bad thing is I haven't brought all my good weapons. But the fact that we have like an infinite amount of acid grenades is like insanely good. But like now I can't even damage the thing when it's exposed. Right? Because I'm literally out of ammo for all my good weapons. This is so scuffed. Yeah, right, if we die, I know at least to bring better guns. Yeah, I know exactly what to do in case we die. You know, I might just take the L here, because this is kind of pointless, I feel like. If I don't have all, like, the correct guns. Okay, we have a needle cartridge. Maybe this is good. I died. My phone is dying. Bye. Thank you for the stream. Stay positive. Stay positive, you mean. But same back to you, Stress Test. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Okay. I died, but I'm not... Wait, what's happened? Oh, there we go. I died, but I'm not upset. Because now I know what to do to kill this boss. Sorry, boss, I'm out of tools to kill you. Can I try again later? Never give up, skeleton. But we have learned a thing or two, haven't we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh boy. Yeah! Let's get this, y'all. Overworking. Are you talking about yourself? If so, I'm sad that you need to well, overwork. Will Annette get to live in Claire's POV? Oh, that is a great question. I guess we're about to find out together. Alright, let's bring out all the guns we can. All the guns we can. I guess I'm not bringing out this gun. Because it takes the same ammo as this. Yeah, this is the strat. Yeah, let's just skip the cutscene. Meved. What does that mean? What am I missing here? Yeah, let's skip this. Dude,
Thank God. The antiviral agent.
I definitely feel like, is it Meved or Seved? Seved is well, Meved is short for Mad Seved, but Seved I guess is my name. But yeah, both definitely works. Absolutely. Right.
Class A breach. Until target is neutralized.
So we definitely should have all the tools we need to beat this guy. We just need to remember that we have like an infinite stun weapon essentially. There we go. Let's reload. Let's just grab the ammo while we can. Or a flashbang, I suppose. Missed all the SMG ammo. Wait, is there SMG ammo like here that I completely missed? I need to put this on a shortcut, so let's put it here. Yeah, I've wasted quite a lot of ammo on our grenade launcher, but I feel like that might be fine. You do so little damage with this gun! And it takes forever to reload! I hate it! So bad. Oh crap. Yeah, my bad. Why are there only bullets for the quick draw, dude? Okay, this is good. Good enough, good enough. Oh, that is not the gun I wanted to bring out. Crap, I'm so bad at aiming. I'm so bad at aiming. Wait, reload. Oh, that doesn't interrupt him. That does not interrupt him. Okay, so I'm in a very weird situation here. That didn't work either, man. Oh, it did. It actually did. Because it's so easy for me to stun him. The issue is that it's incredibly hard to actually deal, like, real damage to him. Okay. I say that, but maybe we'll be able to do this with only the acid gun. Because he's in the last phase, like you said, Arnie. I mean, I could just do this until he dies. Right? Or is this not enough? Like, is he taking damage even? I'm not. Alright! We beat him the same way as we did with Leon. Grenade to the ass! That is how you do it! Remember to take a bite out of Gittan when low. I should have remembered that! Little girl forget to take the speed loader. Blame her. Dude, you're right about that! You're right about that! The amount of time it takes to reload the revolver is like ludicrous. But we got it in the very end. We got it. So it's all good. It's all good. Save console/control gamers disable and mouse and keyboard is hacked to shooter games. That I did. And look at me now. Eating my own words. Being incredibly bad when it comes to aiming. But we did it. That's the important part. We did it. We did it. And when you put it like that, I sound like an awful person. That is definitely not what I think. I guess. But it is what I said. Oh shit, what can we drop? Can we even drop anything here? Shoot. Yeah, we can do that. And yes, that allows us to get some more ammo. There we go. W grenade. Hell yes. Well done. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Alright, last stretch, y'all. Last stretch. One more boss left, and then we're done with the game for the second time, y'all. The answer, use a gun. And if that doesn't work, use more gun. That is always the answer. Firepower, explosive, and violence.
Gotta get back to
It doesn't matter the question. It is the answer. Acid rounds for the win. Yeah. The fact that we had like 25 acid rounds going into that fight really, really made this like a walk in the park. Definitely. Okay, so what do we do now? Do we still need a wristband? Because I low-key would like some more like inventory. Oh wait, we can do this also to get some more inventory space. Yeah, let's reload every single gun. Yeah, we need a speed loader, y'all. I can't wait for the Civil Reaction to the end. One more boss. And we know that it's at least not Mr. X. So I'm not sure what to expect, but I'm hoping to be surprised. I'm gonna keep 2 slots open, I think. The ending, we'll have to see. That we do. I have to keep on audio if it's something surprising. Oh, I do need the wristband. I'll finish 2, so don't want to spoil too much. That is very, very understandable. I do not blame you for taking that approach. I probably would do something similar if I were in your shoes. It's gonna be way different. Interesting. What should be sheep that just grows wings or something like that? Oh, dude, that might be true. It might be the police chief. Cause remember, he was infected by William, right? Like no, wait, no, the thing crawled out of his stomach. Yeah, it literally crawled out of his stomach. I mean, I guess he still could be alive, I suppose. You're gonna miss it, but it's worth to keep the first time experience. Indeed. You can only play / watch something for the first time once, right? And that is something to cherish. Did I pass? Yes, I did. It's inside here I need to go. Hello. Oh, she is cured.
Hey.
I knew you'd make it. My mom needs help.
What happened here?
Annette?
Sherry.
I mean, I know Annette is hurt from
Okay.
William, like, grabbing her, right?
Mommy?
Hey, look at the screen.
Oh, thank God.
Sherry's gonna be alright?
She'll be weak for a little while, but yes. She's free of the G virus.
Did you hear that?
Happy ending? Except for Annette.
What happened to her?
She got
She was
squeezed.
attacked by the monsters.
Don't worry about me. Take my daughter to safety.
We're not gonna get a mini Mr. X. That would be really funny. Mr. X. But only like the torso of Mr. X. And he like walks around like Geodude.
Life is what is important.
We can't just leave her here.
You're right, we can't.
Attention, unauthorized removal of a level 4 virus detected. Facility lockdown.
Oh, this is when Leon. Yeah, this is actually Leon grabbing the G virus.
In case the G virus leaves the building. Save my daughter.
No!
Sherry!
You thought until the very end. There is some respect in that for sure. Daddy gave mommy a big hug and now she will get wings to fly. I guess that is how you would say it to a little girl, right?
Come on.
But to be honest, Sherry has probably seen worse things at this point. I shall be okay, audio mode until I hear the scream. Yes, I beat it. Alright, I need to remember to scream those exact words.
I'm so lucky to have you.
Imagine being
More about that.
such a bad mother that the first thing your daughter says after you die is, "I'm so lucky to have you," to another person. Upgrade ship, admin.
Sherry,
I wonder if we
Walk
should
faster.
save.
Of a level
I guess we, given that we got the
wanna
level
rush you,
4
but
thing, we
we
should be
have to
able
go.
to take the elevator here.
self-destruct sequence.
She's not wrong. Yeah, she's definitely not wrong.
Send the elevator to evacuate immediately to the bottom level train platform.
I wouldn't mind getting some healing before we get going.
Self-destruct sequence initiated.
Go, 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 go.
To the bottom level train platform.
Alright. Hopefully I won't get screwed over by not having saved either. Wait, have I saved after killing the boss? I'm not sure about that actually. Alright, so basically we need to be very, 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 very careful at this part. I'm so lucky to have you. The first thing Claire says after that. Hurry the fuck up, Sherry. We have a save point midway, remember? Yes. Hopefully we'll survive until then.
For being so nice to me. For helping me. I'm really glad I met you.
I'm really glad I met you too, Sherry. But save your thanks until I get you out of this place.
I feel like you deserve some thanks already, Claire. I mean, you have literally cured her from the G virus. You have done a lot for Sherry. That should not be. Oh, well, hello, beautiful. Fancy meeting you here. You can actually see the pain on Claire's face when low HP. If you wanna take a peek. Well, not anymore. Not anymore. Unfortunately. Well, I guess we might die again, but well, hopefully not. Alright, this is where we save. Alright, so this is the last time we do some inventory management before we go on. I need the wristband still, I think. Oh, dude, I want all of the weapons. I want everything. But I should have at least one I should have at least one square open in case we find some healing items. That's actually gonna be really important as well. And I want to bring the Uzi, even though, or the Mac 10, even though we don't have ammo for it, because we might pick up some. Yeah, this is what I'm gonna bring. This is what I'm gonna bring. Get ready to set. This is gonna be absolute cinema. All right, all right. I'll hold you to that, Arnie. Come on, Sherry. We're bound to make history. All right, first we need to deal with asshole.
Sherry, run!
I was a bit too quick there, but it's all good. It's all good. Hopefully you're not dead, Sherry. Hopefully you're alive. I'm not coming back for you, little girl. You're so lucky to have me, remember? No, Mr. X.
Of course. Stupid thing's locked.
Hold on.
Sherry, what are you?
I think I can open it from the other side.
Nice. This is gonna be like, oh yeah.
Damn it, your tummy sucks.
I don't wanna alarm you, little girl, but we are all on the clock. Sherry, this is the time to teach about time management. It is something that is very important in life. Alright, let's run! Let's run!
Nice work.
Alright, 2 grenades down, but that's fine. That's fine. We have everything we need. Good enough for me. Good enough for me. I'll take it. I'll take it. This is the platform below us where you fight Mr. X.
Had a girl. Think we're almost out of here.
And now we get to go over the platform to where? A train? Where we find a red herb. Very nice. Another box. No changes. No changes.
Until detonation.
And we jump on the train, is that it? Are there items to be found inside here, maybe? Oh! No way! Wait! Shit, we need to make space! We need to make space! Whoa, what can we drop? What can we drop? Wait, I need this in my life. I need this in my life. It's incredibly important. There's a box just outside. Yeah, let's... Okay, Sherry, I know we're trying to survive and everything, but we have more important things to deal with. Okay, I need 2 spaces. Okay, what can we get rid of? What can we get rid of? This is very important. The most important thing we've ever done. Let's get rid of this ammo. It sucks. Let's get rid of the SMG. We don't need it anymore. You need space for a minigun. It's a name. It's a mini. Yes, of course. I should have thought about that. First enter the train. Before grabbing the MG. Wait, are you trying to screw me over? I'm gonna trust you on this, Arnie. I'm gonna trust you, okay? Because if this leads to us not fighting the boss, oh, this is why. This is why. Yeah, alright.
What are you doing? We gotta get this train moving. I need you to stay right here.
Thank you so much, Arnie.
Okay. I promise I won't move.
Good.
Be careful.
Always.
We still need space for the MG, do we not? She moved! Kill her! What do we do? Hello? Oh, here we go. Now you don't get the MG, but we can still get it here. But where are we supposed to? Oh, okay, we're supposed to put it here. And now we grab the MG, right?
Okay. Alright. That's something. Okay. Alright, it's working.
Claire!
What? Leon? You're down here too?
Yeah, but the whole place is coming down. Look, you need to get out. Fast!
I know. I found a way out. I think we can all make it. Where are you now?
Claire, are you still there?
Leon? I'm sorry, you're breaking up.
Don't worry about me. Just get out of here.
Leon! Leon! Damn!
Don't you worry, Claire. He has protagonist armor. He will get through this. This I promise you. Oh, baby! Alright, any boss wanna show up? Wait 5 minutes for the Wi-Fi to work again. And the final boss is... William! My friend! You look a bit different.
Why can't you just...
Yeah, die, asshole! Shit. Okay, alright, let's try to play this somewhat tactically. Ah! How am I not dead? And by tactically, I mean let's just hold down the trigger. How you like it, huh, William? Where did you go? Nice icing got there. We'll be. Oh shit, I'm dead. I should have healed. I got too into it. I got too into it. I should have healed. I should have healed. Punishment, and then we go again. Then we go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, we go again. We go again, 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 we go again. Mr. X can't take it, but Claire can. That is why Claire is the strongest. How many ice does a bioweapon need? That's a good question. A lot, it seems. Oh, we need to start from here. That's kind of annoying. Alright, let's see. So every time we die, we need to do this entire sequence. It's kind of annoying.
10 minutes until detonation.
Sherry, run!
Let's not die. Good advice. This we need. This we absolutely need. Right, so next time we fight the boss, I'm gonna heal, okay? Y'all could make it up by putting Liza peak. Make a great moment even better, you mean?
Stupid thing's locked.
Hold on.
Sherry, what are you...
I think I can open it from the other side.
If I die again, then this sequence is really gonna get on my nerves, I think. Because what is this if not a time waster, right?
minutes until detonation.
Alright, Cherry. Anytime now. I am ready. Do your thing.
I got it!
Very good, very good. Now we move. Now we move. Now we move.
Nice work.
He's down. One headshot is all it takes. That is good to remember. That is very good to remember.
Sherry, you hanging in there?
I'm right behind you!
Atta girl. Think we're almost out of here.
Okay, we have the healing item we
Worth a
need.
try.
We know that we need to create some space. So let's get rid of... Ooh, let's get rid of the wristband maybe? Or maybe we need it still, I'm not sure. I'm gonna try to see if we can do this without the wristband. We might be locked out of this place though.
Detonation.
Okay, we need to just go into the train, got it. Train, yes, train. Whoops.
What are you doing?
We skipped the cutscene because now we're a speedrunner, okay? Now we just want to go fast. The clock that's ticking down, we want it to stay as high as possible. Skip again. Minigun, baby. Right, so we don't need a wristband. Okay, that's very good. All right, let's do this again. I'm gonna hold down the trigger until you're dead. Exactly. Why can't you just die? Oh, that was very close. I'm heading in time for a good fight. Soup of Week, welcome. Yes, indeed. We are fulfilling the ultimate male/female fantasy. Fighting a big-ass monster using a big-ass gun. Let's equip it again. No. Oh, we're gonna get hit here. Come on, Claire! Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna skip punishment just in order to save some time. Because the run back is quite long, right? So skipping punishment, I feel like it is acceptable in this particular instance. Yo, still going. Yes, we are, Stress says. We are so close to the end. So damn close to the end. Broken evolved quite a bit since his last fight. that he has.
Sherry, run!
Tomorrow we start with 100 push-ups. Exactly, to make it up. Tomorrow is just gonna be a workout stream, okay? We're not gonna play any games tomorrow. We're only working out. But Soup of Week, thank you so much for tuning in. How are you on this glorious, beautiful Thursday? Don't worry, we'll keep tabs on the punishment score so you can catch up later. I'm happy you're here. I'm happy I have people to do this for me. It's a very important thing to do.
Sherry, where do you...
I think I can open it from the inside.
I will never get away without doing something for my masochistic need. Gym stream tomorrow, hell yeah. That would low-key be kind of fun, but at the same time kind of unnerving. Had to work late today, but at least the sun is still out. I see. Maybe your boss was like, you can't leave the office until it's dark outside, and you're like, okay, I'm screwed. Hopefully it wasn't too bad though, Super Week, and we're happy that you were able to make it with my beloved BBGs. Exactly. The BBG Legion. Here forever strong. Alright. We know the sequence.
You hanging in there?
Train, lever,
They brought us out
minigun,
here.
kill. I wonder if you can stagger him. And him, I mean the boss. Only using the acid grenades. If so, that would be very, very useful. Game stream tomorrow. I'm not saying anything today.
Minutes until detonation.
Sad thing is, my boss has no idea when I work late. Ah.
What do you do?
Senior managers can just ask something last minute and then boss off home. Ah, it's one of those situations. Oh, that sucks. That's awful. That means that you won't get like extra compensation, right? Well, you did say before that you were looking to freshen up your CV. I guess there's another reason why to do it. Okay, let's do this again. It's much more important that managers don't know when you're not working. I guess that's one way to put it as well. Okay, let's try to not take unnecessary damage as well. Come on, you stupid monster! Just go down, will you? You don't have any eyes anymore! He might hit me here. Okay, we can walk in a circle. Okay, we can walk in a circle. Very, very good. Very, very good. Keep shooting, Claire! Keep shooting! Show me your eyes! Run, 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 run. Oh, that worked! That worked! Nice! Nice! Okay. Dude, clutch acid grenade! But we are rapidly running out of ammo though. Yep, here we are. Here we are. Shoot. What do we do now? I think that did some damage though. I hope. We only have the crappy grenade left now. Oh, the crappy gun, I mean.
Detonation.
Dude, you're so weak. Oh, that didn't work that time for whatever reason. Okay. Wait, okay, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong here? I'm literally out of ammo at this point. Yeah, I'm literally screwed. This is literally my last shot. I don't have anything left. Like, what can I do? I don't have anything left. We need to be more precise with the MG and only shoot the eyes and not spam it. Oh, okay, so I've literally screwed myself. Alright, so... Oh, that is so lame. I mean... No, you're wrong, Arnie! You're wrong! Yes! Yes! Death by flashbang! Or what? I don't actually know what happened there. I don't know what happened. All I know is we did it. Oh, man.
Claire!
Yo!
It's okay.
Game completed, y'all.
We're getting out of here.
Maybe it's female and we could get some hot girl on girl action. I mean, if it is female, it isn't, unfortunately. But if it was female, you were actually witnessing girl on girl action right there, right now. Did I hear we beat it? Yes, you did, Grungy. Let's go. Well done. Thank you so much, Family Friendly G. But is it over? Oh, don't tell me there's another boss, Arnie. Dude, if there's another boss, we're literally completely out of resources. We only have our fists. I'm zoomed out on Seb's camps, I can't see the game. Good hacks. Well then say something embarrassing and then you can get tomato Seb. All for yourself. Wait, did we leave without Leon this time?
So what's the first thing you want to do when we get out of here?
I want to see where you live.
Good.
Zai, take a shower.
Yeah.
Really? That bad? Oh yeah.
Oh, there he is.
Claire.
Okay. He's safe.
Leon!
He's safe.
It's so good to see you.
I told you we'd make it, didn't I?
You did.
Who's this?
This is Sherry.
Okay. Jesus.
No!
Who's that?
I don't know.
You're kidding! You're kidding!
I'm gonna go check it out.
You're kidding! No! Are you serious? Are you serious? We're not done! We're actually not done! I knew Simon would come for some backup with all that screaming. I did scream. Okay, at least we get to save. But what the hell? We don't have any... I used up, like, essentially every atom of ammunition in the damn game. Well, okay, now we have acid bombs. We have a combat knife. Like, I'm just grasping at straws here, okay? Oh boy. Another extra boss, unique to the second round. Are you kidding? And here I was, so happy that we finally did it. Is it even worth grabbing this gunpowder? I'm not sure. Dude, I wonder if we have enough ammunition. Like, what if we have just literally soft locked the game? Okay, what the hell? Leon, if you don't mind, could you open the door? Leon! I don't have a hell of a lot more! I don't, Claire! Claire, you're lying! You're lying! I don't have a hell of a lot more!
How the hell are you still kicking?
I hope this is scripted. I hope this is scripted. Because it... That's it. Oh, I should have waited until the eye. I should have waited for the eye. I should have waited for the eye. Because, yeah, I'm literally screwed. There's nothing I can do here. There's literally nothing I can do here. Well, I guess I could do... I guess I could tangle with it with the knife. There we go. Alright, but at least I know what to do now. You need to wait for the eye before you start shooting. Alright. Seven summon me again with, you think you're mad? I'm mad, Seven! The progenitor of madness! The unstable one. The rival of sanity. Okay, but yeah, we still need to be extremely cautious when it comes to our ammo usage here. Dude, what if I'm like we're getting hentai? That we are. I don't want to be stuck here, y'all. I don't want to be stuck here. Oh no. Yeah, the only thing we have are the 4 bullets in this handgun, as well as 6 grenades. That's literally it. And I don't think starting swinging the knife around is a valuable strat, or is a viable strat. I mean, what I can do is this is a bit of a weird one, but I can do this just to grab some. Just to get like a damage resistant thing. I don't know. I'm wondering how the hell the Resident Evil monsters is growing so damn large. Like, where does all the meat is coming from? Dude, good question. I'm not sure if that's something that the devs have been thinking about, but it's a good question nonetheless. Alright. We know the strat. We know the strat. We wait until the eye shows itself, okay?
You gotta stop moving like this.
Technically, there's an eye to the right there as well.
Hope you like bullets, because I got a hell of a lot more.
Okay, we wait until the eye. We wait until the eye.
For fuck's sake, how the hell are you still kicking?
Come on, come on. Come on!
It's like a snake.
No! Never stop shooting, Claire! Start! Just keep shooting! Do whatever you can! Never stop shooting! Grab this thing. I'm afraid to say it, but I think we're soft. I think we're soft. Is this really how it ends? Is this... I can't believe it. Like, I refuse to believe it. Soft lock via hentai. I mean... What else could I do, man? I guess I can combine this. Yeah, this gives me a lot more handgun ammo. I guess that's like an alternate way to try to do this, I suppose. This motherfucker would need to eat a whole barn of cows to get enough calories and protein to grow this large. I'm gonna go out on a hunch here and say that I don't think this is something that the devs have considered when making the game. Just a guess. Okay. Now we have a lot of ammo. At the very least. For our handgun. Is it gonna be enough? Like, who the hell knows? Let's bring all the acid rounds we have. 1 flame round. Well, the strat is gonna be the same. Wait until the eye and then start shooting. This is the run. Every bullet counts. We'll see about that. Don't they give all... enough resources here before the boss is in RE+. I don't know. I've never been in a situation like this before. I'm gonna move this over there. There we go. All right, we wait until the very end, and then we start. Then we just start shooting.
Hope you like bullets, because I got a hell of a lot more.
Wait for the eye. Wait for the eye. Wait for the eye.
For fuck's sake, how the hell are you still kicking?
Unless you're supposed to shoot him earlier, like I'm not sure, dude. I'm not sure. I'm doing everything I can, man! Yes! Oh, yes! Yes! Oh, I thought that was gonna be the end!
We're gonna lose that car!
No way! Dude, High Locust, I was also full of despair there at the end. Oh, Leon! Make sure that Claire jumps over.
You like that?
But even close, baby. And now the second extra boss. Dude, imagine.
Give me your hand!
And that would hurt. I think so too. And imagine, from this explosion, we see Mr. X just running towards the train. And you're like, what the fuck? Just leave me alone. Okay, flashbang. Please, let's just create a family and...
Guys, like, boyfriend and
Exactly, Sherry, exactly.
We're just... well, we actually just met last night.
Yeah. That would have been one hell of a first date, though.
Yeah, you have no idea.
Look, he might be able to give us a ride.
What if it's not just the city?
Get Sherry out of here.
Come on.
What?
He was friendly.
So, is it over?
I don't know. But if it's not, we'll stop it. Whatever it takes.
Yeah, you damn right we will.
As long as we stick together, we'll be fine. Come on.
So, the game has hurt
Hey,
my body.
you guys can adopt me.
Both via punishment and in-game, dying over and over again. 44 times, in fact. And now they hurt my pride.
Next up on this boring Wednesday is a song to get your blood pumping.
Alright. My friends, Resident Evil 2 Remake. Done and over for the second time around, y'all. Victory! Sick game. Yeah, it was a really good game. Dude, if we were soft locked at the end, I would have been so upset, man. I bought the one-shot rocket launcher in RE4. When should I use it? I just got to the castle. Try not to spoil it, por favor. I don't know when the most optimal moment is gonna be, Family Friendly G. I'm gonna say I used it at the very end. That's all I say. I should have gone to bed 2 hours ago, but you did it. Yes, Grungy. Yes. And all of us contributed to this victory. So I'm very happy that you didn't go to bed 2 hours ago. What's this song called? I didn't see. The question, was it worth the second playthrough? I would say yes. I would say yes. The fact that you had, like, you got to play with new guns, and I guess that is like the main draw. As well as, like, there were some differences in the second scenario. So you had to, like, be somewhat aware and you know, keep on your toes. So your opinion, without spoiling too much, how was the ending? I would say it's a fairly generic ending to like an action movie or an action series or whatever. And like I would say like the ending is like I don't know. And like if we're only talking about the ending cutscene specifically, it's just a 5 out of 10. Like it's just like average, right? The boy gets the girl, / the girl gets the boy, and they just walking into the sunset essentially. And W, I'm glad you played it as well. Thank you so much. The second to last boss was pretty fun. Not hard, but fun. Dude, it was very nice to have so many acid grenades that he had basically no way to fight back. And I realized now that I've streamed almost over an hour during my normal time, which means that I need to end stream fairly quickly because I need to do something before it's too late today. So let me just skip this. But before we end, we have something to discuss, everyone. We got a nice little walk into the sunset ending, yes, but imagine how long a fucking walk it'll be. Oh, that is true. And they don't have any water food on them. I mean, that is true. That is true. What we play next, exactly. What we're gonna play next. The days are long, Sev. It's fine. That is true, but grocery stores don't care about that. I felt so much FOMO since I was only on audio. Oh no! But all I know is have lots of acid rounds to beat the boss. Yes! Specifically the second to last boss. Leon got both ladies he met, but only one lane. He's one lady kind of guy. That is true. Alright, let's do this. Before we end the stream, y'all, if anyone is listening, just give me a couple more seconds of your time. Can I... Let's just exit game real quick. I need to go very shortly as well, so we need to do this quickly, okay? 1 second. So, order in, Seb, you've earned it. You deserve a little treat. I'm gonna buy some snacks later, don't you worry. Alright, but if anyone is listening and haven't joined the Discord, that is the link to join the Discord if you want to. It's completely optional, you don't have to. However, if you do decide to join our little community, oh dude, this game has a lot of votes at the moment, you'll get the ability to both suggest on and play, or suggest and vote on different games to play on stream. This is how we have basically been deciding every game that we've played on stream thus far, including Resident Evil 2. So just by pressing the reactions, you'll be able to do an upvote or a downvote to any of these games. It seems like Don't Play This has a lot of votes, as well as Resident Evil 1, it seems. What else? Lies of Penguin, Elden Ring, Dark Souls, Doom 2, Lies of P, etc, etc. Here's all the games to vote on, and of course you can suggest a couple of new ones if you so desire. I really want to see Civet scream and shoot his band. Well, you've come to the right place, because that is what I do in this stream. Alright, Lies of P has a lot of downvotes too. That is true. What was it? Lies of Peak. We know the game that Family Friendly G wants to see. It has a lot of votes, both upvotes and downvotes. But there are a lot of shenanigans when it comes to the votes here. But they're still a very popular game. Do you take off the ones that you have played? Yes, I do. I sometimes can add them back like this, I suppose, because I have played Dark Souls, but I've made it very, very clear that this will not be a blind playthrough if we do decide to play Dark Souls again. But yeah, with all that being said, just that is all I wanted to show you guys. For those of you who want to join the Discord and haven't already, you can of course also DM me or write in Twitch chat or whatever if you want to vote as well. That is also okay. I really like Resident Evil 2 Remake. I think this is a better game than Resident Evil 4. I think Resident Evil 2 improved on the aspects I thought were weak in Resident Evil 4, which was the story and the scares. That being said, Resident Evil 4 is also a very, very good game. Don't get me wrong. I just think that Resident Evil 2 is better. That being said, I hate the save mechanic when you're playing hardcore. Ink ribbons, I hate it. I don't think it's good at all. But it's you only need to worry about it if you're playing hardcore, to be fair. But it still sucks, okay? I just want to be able to save the damn game, even if it's hard. But that's really the only downside I have of this game. The ink ribbon sucks ass. Otherwise, good game. Good game. Get used to it, because we'll be playing RE7 Madhouse. Hopefully we'll get a break before then, Arnie. Okay. Alright, but we are gonna vote for the next game to play on stream. I'm gonna choose one of the games on the list, and feel free to suggest games if you want to do that as well. The next stream is gonna be on Monday. Monday, 6 p.m. Central European Summertime. That means we will not be streaming tomorrow. We will be streaming again on Monday. And on Monday, we're gonna start a brand new adventure. No Friday. Yeah, I'm sorry. But that means that you guys have time to vote on more games to play on stream, okay? Monday is yes, it's gonna be Monday. Bye, Seb. Thanks for the amazing stream. I shall get my beauty sleep before I turn into one of the Resident Evils. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you so much, Grungy. And I wish you all the best on your stream when you finish this game as well. Imagine making 3 hours of progress and having to finish your session, but you can't save because you don't have ink ribbons. Exactly, Ploper. I mean, we made it through to the end 2 times playing on hardcore. I don't like the ink ribbon system at all. But we still made it, okay? Last time we scammed on Monday. I did scam. You're right about that, Excel Wizard. I did scam last Monday. I'm gonna do my best to not scam you guys this Monday, okay? I was excited that I at least had the stream tomorrow. I'm sorry, Stress says. I'm very sorry. At least, okay. The silver lining here is that you can take the opportunity to discuss in chat or in Discord what to play next. But all that being said, thank you so much for being part of this amazing game, Resident Evil 2 Remake. A lot of frustrations, a lot of scares, a lot of puzzles, but at the end of the day, we made it together. It was a team effort. Again, thank you so much for being part of the playthrough, as well as the community at large. And with this, I'm gonna wish you all a great weekend. I hope wherever you are in the world, you're having an awesome time. And I hope that we together can have some more awesome times, creating some more good memories, playing some games, streaming some streams on Monday at 6 p.m. Central European Summertime. Until then, thank you everyone for chatting and everyone for watching. Have a great weekend and save it out.